Yo, yo, what's up? What's up?
What's up, Rob? What's
What's
up,
up?
Dill, Richard, JT?
What's
Man,
up, y'all?
JT.
JT the GOAT.
Oh, I saw what JT got
Yeah.
over the week.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Jim? What's going
What's up,
on?
Jeff? What's up, y'all? Watching the playback. We talk everything Fortnite, especially cards and comics. We hope y'all enjoy the show. Let's get into it.
So, did you pick anything up first? I'm
Besides the
sure you got the
comics,
comics.
yeah. Besides the comics, no, I didn't even bag and board them yet. Honestly, uh, they're still in the bag, so I got to do that. But how about you?
My comic store was sold out by the time I got
That's
there.
crazy.
It's been a busy
That's
week for
crazy.
me, work-wise. So I get there
Yeah.
and they sold out. I didn't think they would because issue 4 didn't sell out. It
Mm-hmm.
did, just not that fast.
Right.
They sold out, so I have to wait till Tuesday. I mean, I read it online,
Mm-hmm.
but I was disappointed not to get it in my hands.
Now, do you think that was because of
I
having all
asked.
the codes together? What was the answer?
So I said, it sold out really? I said, the last one didn't. He goes, oh, it sold out, but just not as fast. He said, this one, the kids were saying there's a better skin in it.
Mm,
So that
interesting.
skin just like bumped up the sales
Yeah,
hugely.
yeah. And not to give any spoilers of if y'all didn't read issue 5 yet, but uh it's interesting that they could have did the Shuri suit, they could have did Wolverine. Obviously, they played on that in the actual comic of why they didn't. But they could have ran with 5 skins in that actual issues if they wanted to, but
Hmm.
I guess you kind of want to build it up, but it
Yeah,
probably
you
would have
don't want
sold
it
crazy.
because like if they just give a skin out each one,
Mhm.
right? If they gave instead of like something lesser, like
Mhm.
that demand would always be there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think it's smart that they give like a little piece here, a little piece here, and then something big.
Yeah.
And it also makes you wanna get all of them
Mhm.
and, like, lead up
Is
to it.
it's also interesting too that like the Catwoman pickaxe popped off her sweats, which is actually crazy. Like
Yeah,
that
I know people
that's
that rock that pickaxe. I don't know
yeah.
why, but
I like that pickaxe. I
I do,
like that
but, like,
pick.
if you look at the pickaxe, it looks kinda bland, right?
Mhm.
It's like if you
Yeah.
saw in comic, you wouldn't think that
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 would
would
be
be a
it.
popular
Right.
in-game tool. You thought it'd be one of the
Right.
ones that not many people would use, but it popped off big time.
It did.
Yeah, Jim, the skin that people want is in the last issue, you get the Iron Man
Hulkbuster.
Hulkbuster, yeah. Have
Yeah.
you checked out AK Boggs videos, on
Mhm.
YouTube? He got the code early from Christos Gage, the writer.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, I
won
seen
it.
that.
So you can see what it looks like there. Um, I don't have any codes yet, so I'll have to wait.
Yeah.
Um,
That's crazy a comic book store sold out. That's pretty insane.
mine gets a lot of comics. Like last time, they
Yeah.
have like over 200 of issue 4.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I mean, that's a lot of people buying comics.
See, because mine was issue 1 through 3 sold out fast. 4, like you said, did not sell out. I don't know if they sold out later on, like your comic book shop,
Hmm.
but 5 was definitely available at mine. So
See,
that's
'cause
crazy.
when I came back, they still had it there.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I thought they never sold out, but maybe they sold out and ordered new ones when I
Right.
returned, and I just saw the extras.
Right.
But I mean, they ordered a lot, and when I
Yeah.
looked, there wasn't that much left.
Mhm.
So they've been doing very well
Yeah.
with the Zero War comics for sales.
And it's kinda interesting as well too because, like, you know how we always talk about, like, Fortnite not doing connecting with the Fortnite cards?
Hmm.
I still feel it's a whole nother gear that they can do with the comics. Like, I feel like they're just getting started with that as well,
Oh
like,
yeah,
the actual, rollout and how they connect it. I think they just kinda getting their feet wet. I think they learned a lot from Zero Point. They learned a whole lot from Zero War when it comes to communication with the artists. Mecha Team Leader still having his old colorway on instead of for having the actual navy blue or whatever, the 7 colorway in the comic. I think they learned a lot from that. So I think it was some things that you could definitely take away from this run of issues.
so I feel like Epic Games, Don Mustard, they're trying to figure out how to tell the story using comic books,
Yeah.
and so these first ones is them getting their feet wet. Um,
Hmm.
so I'm excited. I think they're going to do more. I mean, I think the comic industry is going to push them to do more
For
because
sure.
it's sold out so much.
Hmm. and and it's a new angle that has a lot of, no pun intended, foundation to it, because like you think about it, obviously everybody has their favorite superheroes, whether it's Marvel or DC, but Fortnite is unique where they're collaborating with both of these companies and they have their own. So you're just hitting so many different fan bases at once. It's a win for the comic community and obviously every other IP as well.
And it's so many fresh IPs, right? So many fresh
Mhm,
characters. Like,
mhm.
has there been a time where they were introducing so many characters that people didn't know of?
Can't be.
Uh,
There's no
it
way.
can't be, right? It's like
There's no way.
they're like announcing so many new characters so fast. So
And
it's easy to fall in love.
And it's also what we always say on here, like that's not even factoring in that any skin can become a character at any given time. Like, so it's like, like you think about how Tomato Head was featured in Zero Point. But just hypothetically speaking, if Tomato Head finds his way heavily in the storyline, then you go all the way back and then we got to figure out, is that a cameo? Is that
Mhm.
that's but it's so much for Fortnite to do in there. There's not just 5 superheroes, 10 superheroes. It's not just a startup company. It's a conglomerate that has a whole lot of potential.
Yeah, and the way they're writing it's great.
Yeah.
We were talking about comics, but I do want to shout out JT because I'm pretty sure he posted on Instagram
Yeah.
that he was the one who got the laser
Hmm.
at what was it 950 something like that.
What? Oh yeah, it
He
was around that, right?
Because I saw it on eBay, I saw it
Hmm.
sold, and he
Yeah.
picked it up, and I think that was a crazy good because we were talking about it last week.
Yeah. Yeah. We were
Pop
just
one,
talking about it, and then it pops up. JT, shout out to you, bro. I don't know how fast. I don't know what type of trigger finger you had, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty fast. 995.
995.
Yeah. I'm sure it was pretty fast. I love that a collector like you got it. That's a big card, man.
I think it's pretty smart. I mean, I'm not a
Yeah.
big laser fan myself, but it's just so
Mhm.
obvious.
Right.
'Cause a lot of people
Right.
like you like lasers a lot,
Yeah.
and they're hard to hit,
Yeah.
especially the Midas compared to his cracked ice.
It's
And
one of those. My bad.
people forget
Yeah.
the blasters
Mhm.
and the megas,
Mm.
and we've seen so many megas. I mean, they could have the same print run or
Yeah.
probably maybe even less.
Yeah. And what was it originally? Retail was a $10 or $12 difference in price? What was it? I can't remember. 10?
I mean, yeah, like close. It was like 15 for the blasters, I
15,
think.
15, 30,
Yeah,
depending where you go. Yeah. So that's Bobby, what's up? What's up?
which values them the same.
Yeah, it
You get
does.
two shards, and this you get
Mhm.
one
Yeah.
laser. Um,
It's that's I mean, that's interesting because just waiting for, like, hypothetically speaking, just waiting for that second, third, and fourth PSA 10 laser or BGS 9.5 or SGC 10 is gonna be pretty interesting. SGC 9.5, my bad.
I mean, if Midas
10,
laser goes for that much, will that trickle down the market for other lasers? Because I know
possibly.
lasers. I saw a Kuno laser that I was watching,
Mhm.
and I don't know who did this, but please, please don't end your listing. Well, actually, keep doing it so I can snipe it. But like, it was a Kuno laser SGC 10, and I'm not
Mhm.
even interested in lasers, but I saw it and it was so
Right.
cheap. I was gonna bid on
Mhm.
it because it was less than the grading price.
Mhm.
It ended at like 4 a.m. and I was gonna like wake up and put my bid in, and I just fell. I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jim, the laser that's 995 was a Midas. It got a PSA
Midas.
10, pop one,
Mhm. Pop one.
and I should pull up the PSA reports because the cracked ice for Midas is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that was and that was a great snag, JT. It was a lot of great sales this week, last week. Obviously, we talked about Pilly last week. Uh Also Aura. Man, Black Knight. It's been a pretty interesting week for Fortnite. Let's say that.
Yeah, there has been some sales. I do have to say I sold a big card this week to someone in the Facebook group.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll go out and say that I sold my PSA 10 Dark Bomber cracked ice, and I mean I sold I didn't I told them what my asking price was. I said, "I'm not sure if I wanna sell it." I told them my price, and they said, "I'll meet you at that price." So I was
Mhm.
like, "I can't say no to that," right? They're being
Yeah.
fair, had to sell it. So my Dark Bomber I sold and, went to a really good collector,
Mhm.
um, but I'm using the money to, get into some other collectibles that we'll talk about later in the
Diversify.
show. I'm trying to diversify into some other collectors that I want for my PC.
Yeah. Don't
So,
worry, it's still Fortnite, y'all.
it's still Fortnite. I can show you guys what I've been getting into,
Yeah.
um, if now's a good time.
But it's
So
funny,
we've been
me and
talking.
sorry,
Go
my
ahead.
bad, bro. I just
No,
wanted to
you go
say this
ahead.
on the Dark Bomber. Me and Dylan have that in common. My biggest regret, shard wise, so far. Not my. I don't know if it's Dylan's biggest regret, but one of my regrets is selling well, trading my Dark Bomber. That's when I still have to get back. But mine's is only like a PSA 9. It was raw, but you could tell it wasn't a 10. But we have that in common for sure.
So my dark moment, it is kind of probably my biggest regret so far. I don't
It's
know.
definitely
Sometimes I
it's
did sell that
definitely
Aura
mine.
SGC 10,
Oh
but
yeah,
Dark
you
Bomber
did.
for sure. The Dark Bomber, that was the first card I ever got in Cracked Ice,
Yeah.
and at 10. So it did have a special place in my heart for, and I love that card, that skin.
Hmm.
So, but I rock Aura, that mostly
Yeah.
Aura collector. So,
Yeah.
um,
I get it.
this is some of the stuff, all thanks to JT, that I've been getting into. Let me see if I can.
Here, hold on. While you hold that up. There you go.
So I started to pick up the original comic sketches. This is one of the first ones I got because it has my
That-
girl Imagined in there
that's
and
beautiful
Jonesy.
artwork right there.
And I have some other ones I'm working on. But with these being ones of ones, it's kind of hard to resist. It's really
Yeah.
addicting though. Here's the other one I was able to snag.
That artwork right there is insane. The Mecha
Yeah,
Team Leader looks amazing in that.
the Foundation Dead Center.
Foundation Dead Center, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty dope, bro.
So I have some more to show when they get here that I've been buying. Yeah, I'm excited about those.
Yeah.
They were very nicely priced. JT. Some of the other ones I got aren't as generous.
Mhm.
You wish they were inked.
Yeah. I feel you on that, Jay. That's clean line work, but I feel you with the ink side.
I like the sketch. It's like
Mhm.
really nice.
Yeah,
The ink would be dope, but I'm fine with the sketch.
right.
I do have some other ones coming. I did get a cover, the
Mhm.
original artwork for a cover. I don't know if I said on here yet. Did I say
I
that?
don't think so. You might I
Why?
don't remember. Yeah, I don't know.
And then I did get one of the. So far, I've a- acquired one of the pages for issue number 5,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
won't show that until it gets here. I'll wait on that one. What's up, Xanders? Thanks for joining. What's up,
What's up? What's
Bob?
up?
Richard?
Then
They're not printing plates. They're sketches. They're the
yeah.
original sketch pages. I guess I should explain. So
Yeah.
these are the sketch pages that
Hold
the
on.
artist. They're the sketch pages that the artist made
Mhm.
for the actual comic book page that they sent into Marvel.
That man, that's a good page right there, bro.
Yeah, I liked. I didn't buy that for. I mean, that's like PC. I didn't buy it for value.
Mhm.
Although I do want to talk about value a little bit.
Mhm.
Because I think this is a great. I don't. I think it's undervalued right now because these are all. Well, most of these are first appearances, right? It's very
Yeah.
early, so I think in like 5 to 10 years, you could be worth a lot of money. They could
Mhm.
not be, but to me, it's PC wise, and I think they're
Yeah.
undervalued because if you look up what these artists are charging for them, they'll say like they have Spider Man, they have this character, they have this character, but they won't mention any of the other ones,
Mhm.
except for the artist for issue number 5 because somebody's been tipping him off because he said he's like I have to charge more for that one because that's a special character, but
Yeah.
everyone else hasn't been mentioning the Fortnite characters, so I feel like
Mhm.
they're a little undervalued and
Yes.
underappreciated by the artist. They don't understand what they have in their hands, I think.
Mhm. Mhm.
How do you feel about that? Do you agree?
I completely agree. When me and Dylan first like now we both went down our separate rabbit holes, but then we had this one random moment where we went down the comic book rabbit hole together. It was like 3 weeks straight. And so I'm watching a whole bunch of not Fortnite, whole bunch of comic content, right? And I'm watching JT help me out on his first name, but Kirby, the artist, he just recently passed. And I'm looking at his art gallery of original artwork, and I'm like,
Mhm.
yo, this is insane. Like, and just the story behind it and the situations that he went through, and just the fact that we're so early. You have those original artworks, and then you got JT that has a plethora of them. It is one of those things where it's undeniable of the opportunities that we have as collectors.
I'm telling you, like I thought I loved the cards, I still do. I thought I
Yeah.
loved the comics, I still do. But now I freaking love the art prints.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like I really like it. And some more PC stuff.
Yeah.
Um but it's fun. I feel like with Fortnite, whether you collect
Yeah.
Funkos, toys, the cards, comics, it's like it's never ending.
For sure. And JT, thank you for that. Is Jack. I wasn't gonna say his first name. I felt it was Jack, but if I would have said it wrong, I would have thought about it all night after the live. So I just saved myself that.
What's up, Warfighter? What's up, Inky bro?
Inky, bro, what's up? What's up, bro?
Yeah, I've been the artist for the issues is I've been working with him for like 2 weeks trying to get this
Hmm.
done.
Hmm.
So he's either very busy or something else going on.
Yeah,
JT, I have an issue number 5 interior page reserved that I'm paying for. Um, I won't say which one, but um, I'm excited to get it.
yeah. And Inky, bro, deluxes is all PSA nines. That's Brazil, Italy, and USA. So then, so what do you? So without going too deep into it, because I know. Oh, matter of fact, let's stay here and then we'll
Real
go to
quick.
that. Yeah.
So here's the pop for the laser. So a 10% PSA 10 rate so far. Probably gonna go way down.
Yeah.
So Midas laser, there's only one. You see there's 60 cracked ice Midas, RD98 graded.
Hmm.
And this one, the 10 rate is way higher.
Hmm.
Like, I don't know the math on that, but it's way higher. Even the Optichrome, pretty freaking high. It's about 50%.
That is
So
the
that just
Midas
shows you how
topical is
hard it is to
interesting.
grade, right?
Yeah, and I'm responsible for two of those nines with the laser. And I definitely thought they were tens.
Oh, you
So
thought they were 10s and they
I
9?
did. And well, I'll say this. I didn't know how they were going to respond to the little dots on there. What
Mhm.
if they did, depending on how they responded, I knew it would get a nine. But if they didn't, if they ignored that, I felt it should get a 10.
Yeah, I think the lasers may be undervalued. Who knows what the collectors want in the future? Because like
Hmm.
trends change and they might get away from
Right.
cracked ice. They may not. Maybe lasers become more popular.
Hmm.
Um, I'm slowly thinking I might look at some lasers.
For sure. Yeah.
Well,
I
I've been
mean,
trying to focus on
yeah.
cracked ice, but I might if like I saw the Kuno and I was like, hmm,
But you did pretty well as well, cracked ice wise. And it's not like that ends.
yeah.
So kind of getting into the lasers, I can see that.
There's for why are there no graded lasers? Oh,
I'm
that
going
was for Midas. I searched Midas. This is only
yeah.
Midas.
Go to
And he has 10 lasers graded so
and
far. Only 1 to 10.
Dylan,
Yo, Chris, what's up?
Go to Eternal Night. See how that looks. Just I know that's a card that gets graded a lot. See, yeah, the lasers
5
is
tens and two nines. It's doing pretty good.
yeah.
I wonder if we can actually search by laser. We sure
Okay.
can. Too bad it doesn't give you like the main total.
Yeah.
Aura has 5 out of 2. Wow,
Inky
Agent
bro, I
Penny
like the way
306.
I like the way you collect, bro. I like the way you collect. I know Dylan definitely likes the way you collect.
Mm-hmm. Good luck on your Kunos. I
Yeah,
kind of like Kuno.
kinda.
I don't even see how many. Let's see how many Kunos I have right here. This will show you, Inky brother. I believe in your Kunos.
That's
These are the ones
crazy.
I don't have in my binder.
Wait, Richard, this is true? I didn't know that. Did you know that? In
I
one
didn't.
week?
I haven't even looked at the series. Have been people been sending in a lot of series too?
That's pretty crazy. In
We
a
should look
week?
because I
Yeah,
people have been talking about how what do I do here? They've been talking about how series 2 is
underrated.
underrated.
Yeah. It's unique. I think that's the best word for it. It's unique. It's a lot of duds in series 2, but it's awesome some major hitters in there as well.
This is the number I should be looking at. It's like the 4,000 total
The
pop.
4,000. Yeah,
That's a lot of cards graded.
that is. And
Oh,
with
I'm
these,
kind of interested in.
especially with bulk submission coming back, well, being back, it's gonna get pretty interesting.
I'm kind of interested to compare that with. So series 1 has 9,400 graded. Series 2 has 4,000.
Mm.
I wonder what Series 3 has. Any guess?
Already, I'm gonna say
It can't be
I'm
more
gonna
than Series 2, can it?
I'm gonna say under 2,000.
Yep, 1,500.
15. Yeah,
So
that's pretty. That's
that's pretty
yeah,
decent.
yeah, it is.
I mean, they're almost halfway to Series 2.
Yeah,
Make sure my aura hasn't changed.
pull the Ice Queen Hollow.
Ooh, someone scored some 10s. Or at least one 10. I think it was at 11, wasn't it? The
Oh yeah,
aura
it
pack
was at
guys.
11. Yep.
Somebody got an aura 11. I mean, an aura 10. He
Uh,
said this is the Pokemon Live. It is. It is. Stay tuned. That's in hour 3.
That's hour 3 for
That's
sure.
hour 3. We do have some other things to talk about. You had
Yeah.
I
Well,
can let
you can do the Matt's post before that one to kind of stay on. That kind of evens out with the
So if you guys know
conversation.
Shardnock,
Yeah.
he does a lot of research and he has a really great collection. We did an interview with him. He
Hmm.
released this on his Instagram,
This
and
is
it's a spreadsheet of all the PSA 10s on the pop report,
yeah.
and he was
And
going
the,
over the gym rates, right?
yeah. He was going over the gym rates. To give a summary, he like Dylan said, Matt goes deep when it comes to doing all of these type of layouts. He did this for the shards probably a summer and a half. It might have been 2 summers ago now, but he did the toughest legendary grades. He did the highest gym counts, and then he did the ones that also have no tens in the pop report at all. And that's pretty interesting to have that many already. That many still that does not have a 10.
Okay, looking at the list, I want to see who's paying attention. Does anybody can y'all they even see this list? Me.
Yeah, zoom it in a little bit.
So here's the list zoomed in. Um, I can already tell
Chris is funny.
the biggest card in here.
Uh-huh.
So Dynamo got 18 graded
Yeah.
and 0 for
Yeah.
10s. Dynamo is a sweaty skin. Not my favorite, not a PC, but that's interesting.
Yeah. Stay tuned for a video Monday. I did a video for our channel, and it's actually about the sweat skin. So that's interesting that Dynamo has no tens. Let's say that.
I hate Giddy Up. So I mean, you may have a point here for like the kids and like the memes because every time I leave my computer, my
Hmm.
kid will come in and she'll change my skin and my outfit and she'll instantly put Giddy Up on.
That means you need a giddy up card, bro.
No, it definitely does not mean that. So that's funny that you said that. Yeah, Dynamo. I don't know what's going. They must be looking at the Dynamo skin and be like, "No, that skin's ugly. That's not a 10."
Then
I don't know what's
also
going on.
the toughest legendary grades, that was interesting because what I like is that Matt brought up Blackheart. Originally, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, we talked about a Blackheart sale. It was like 650, and
Hmm.
people were asking why is
But
that a
this is
chase card?
hollows.
Right,
Was that a
right.
hollow?
I think it sold pretty high. Yeah, I think it was a hollow. It sold for like 650.
Oh, this might be why. This
Yeah,
might be why.
yeah, yeah.
If it's the only.
Hmm.
Still, I don't think there's that many Blackheart fans, but I could be wrong.
But that's the point. Like it's
Yeah.
really no Blackheart fans. That sold specifically based. It's kind of equivalent to what happened with Eight Ball. You know how Eight Ball
Hmm.
sold for that high price, but it was based off of a collector
Collector
needing
needing
it.
that for their set.
So that's gonna happen a lot.
That's
That doesn't
true.
that doesn't mean that card is gonna stay that way. But if it's that hard to gem, it could get interesting for set collectors.
That's true. And it's not easy to pull a hollow for Series 1.
Yeah,
So a Blackheart pop one, that's pretty crazy. So is that the wow. So all of
Dylan.
the legendaries have at least 110.
Yeah, that's it. Dylan, this is interesting. I think you'll like look at Inky Bruh's comment. This is dope. This is dope. I like this.
First skin was Dynamo. You bought Aura so I could look like a sweat. First round with Aura, a kid dropped all their loot and let me kill them. That's
but
the Aura effect right there.
but how crazy is that? Because you remember
Hmm.
Inky Bruh started a little later than we would have guessed. But that's was in the head already. You know what I mean? People know
Hmm.
when you come in, you automatically see, or is that sweat skin is equivalent to when we seen what Renegade Raider was.
Hmm.
Obviously, rarity is different, but Renegade Raider was sweaty, Nogops was sweaty. These all of the knights. But this is a whole different era, and that aura kind of cements that. That's interesting.
Yeah, Aura went past that. Now she's just super popular because everyone wears her. Now,
Yep.
if you see a Renegade Raider, that's not a question. That one's sweaty.
Yeah.
Like, just if you didn't know, now you know.
Yeah.
It's like, or it could be sweaty or not sweaty.
Exactly.
Renegade Raider is gonna be sweaty regardless at this point.
It's one of those. It's one of those ones. You know, playing like you're a sweat, and then you go and you prepare to go against the aura, and then you find out like it's a bot skin wearing a sweat skin. It's always
Mhm.
interesting. And then there's other cases where you can't lay down because that skin is 90% of the time aura is sweaty. It's that
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
that
that's
other
true.
10%. That 10% gets real unique.
And sweaty for me may be different than sweaty for
Yeah,
other people.
yeah, right. That is true.
Not to my own horn. It's just once you get to a certain level, like some sweaty people look sweaty to other people when they're not.
Hmm.
Like Black Ash is still sweaty whenever I play him.
Hmm.
You don't want to pay. I own the star. I finally broke down and
I
bought the
did too.
star
I did
wand,
too. I did too.
and I did it because of the freaking comic. I'm not even kidding. I saw it and I was like, man, I should just get that. And then it actually works well with my rock skin. So
Yeah, and I will say, pretty much what Dylan is saying. I don't wear the Star Wand with every skin. I wear the Star Wand with a skin that it makes sense for. But I did break down and buy the Star Wand. I definitely did.
so what I would like to see if
What's up,
Shardnock
CJ?
if Shardnock sees this, I would like to see this done with shards. To be honest,
Yeah, yeah,
that would be pretty crazy.
yeah,
But like, I like the breakdown of the math here.
yeah.
Um, the Black Knight is kind of crazy.
It is. That's a crazy gem rate, bro.
So I over here, you said the toughest pop for legendary, but I feel like the Black Knight should be here
Mm-hmm.
because he has a 13% chance.
13%.
So if I would put that over here too,
Mm-hmm. He
I mean
kind of
that's a
fits in both.
really really low 10 rate.
Yeah, he fits in both categories. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, he has the highest gem
Mm-hmm.
now, which means he's probably the toughest there
Great.
is
Yeah,
because as you get more in there, that percentage should go up.
yeah.
So the fact that this is still at 13% with 137 graded,
Mm-hmm.
Black Knight must be the hardest grade out of all these.
Yeah, yeah. That's I mean,
That's insane.
that's undeniable. It just looks crazy next to each other.
So
18
maybe those
137.
crazy prices are warranted then.
Mm-hmm. Uh this is Richard, it wasn't that long ago either. I think it might have been like
I
a
still
month
hate
ago.
on the Star one. When I
Yeah,
go into 2v2s or 3v3s and they have the Star one, they'll wear it with anything, anything. I was like, oh, this guy thinks he's a sweat. But
yeah,
now if I wear it, they're gonna think the same thing, and I'm okay
yeah,
with that
yeah,
because
yeah.
if I can shoot it, I can take it. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Do you think PSA grades Black Knight harder? I do.
Yeah.
I mean, my Black Knight got an 8. It was not
Mhm.
8 worthy. I've
Yeah.
gotten 10s at PSA way easier than my Black Knight got graded.
Now, also on that, that's what Matt was bringing this up in his summary as well, that uh the darker backs obviously get hit 10 times harder. And if you were a part of that NIO era,
Mhm.
you know how it goes with that. It's like it's like a 9 out of 10 chance you're gonna have a white corner when it comes to that. So yeah,
So if you
it's
have
pretty
one
interesting.
white corner though, even if it's a tiny white corner, that
If it's
doesn't warrant what does it get, like a 9, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's
Mhm.
more of a 9. Like it depends. Like if it's like super small, you might be able to pull off a 10 the
Mhm.
way PSA move, but more than likely it's a 9.
Yeah, they're definitely doing some crazy stuff when they see a
Yeah,
big card.
yeah,
So, with the aura sales going on, I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing that.
yeah. That's true.
Same thing with Peely and stuff like that. I
Mhm.
feel like as we get into bigger cards, I feel like PSA might be a little bit more stricter on these.
Yep.
I think Reloaded right now, like, so I have my boost card.
Yeah.
I feel like that maybe wasn't a 10. I
Mhm.
wasn't sure it would get a 10. And it got a 10. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Um, so it'll be interesting. I think once cards start getting recognition, they do kind of mess
Well,
with that a little bit.
another weird thing is that we don't see that, like, like they have obviously they have a skill as well. So like how like okay, when it comes to BGS, what bumps it to a 9.5 and what leaves it at
Mhm.
a 9? That happens with PSA as well. We just don't get to see it. So maybe that
Yeah.
plays that goes into play. I don't know. We'll never know, but Yeah, it's definitely interesting.
This is a good point. Black
Yep.
Ash said that when you buy the card, and you buy the card, not the grade, and what he means is just because it's a 10, you still
Yep.
want to look at it. Like
Mhm.
go on eBay, look at the listing, zoom in, buy the card, right? You're not
Yeah.
buying a graded piece of plastic.
Yeah.
So you want to buy the card. Same thing with nines. Like if
Yep.
you find a nine and it looks pretty sweet, you mean it's worth buying.
Right.
So just pay attention and look closely. I know when I was first getting that, I didn't pay too much. It was a 10, it was a 10
Yeah, yeah,
when I was
yeah.
first getting into cards. So,
This
does PSA make more money for giving out tens? They only make more money giving out tens if it's a high value
if it's a
card.
high value card. Yeah.
And the reason why they keep their pop low is so that their prices go up and
Mhm.
that they can charge that. You know,
Yeah.
they still charge you if it like my Black Knight still got to upcharge at an 8.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but like when people send in a 10, they want to be able to charge
Mhm.
crazy amounts of money. And they want the name PSA to be like high end
Mhm.
cards and stuff like that. So it goes. They want low pop for the big cards.
Yeah.
It helps their branding. I'm just guessing here. I don't know them. Don't sue me. Who knows why? It
Then
just seems that way to me.
Wayne said, "Should we own some Black Knights?"
I don't know,
Yeah.
Wayne. What do you think? What do you?
Yeah, that's I don't know. I don't know, man.
I think you should give them away, Wayne. If you have a Black Knight, you should just give it away.
just
It's going down. You should give
just
it away.
toss it to the side. Uh,
Um, Warfighter has some reloaded. Some of my favorite packs to open. There's not like super chase except for those who know what they're looking for.
mhm.
Like I'm always looking for like a pristine Renegade Raider that makes the chase fun.
Yeah.
So like if you look for the specific card in that like pristine condition, it's fun. But there's so much to open. It's so much cards.
Yeah.
Um, Good luck. I kind of want to order some more. It's been a while.
Yes, exactly, Matt. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it gets interesting, especially as time goes on as well. Yep, that 64.
Warfighter said give him the Black Knights. I mean, he asked. He asked if he should. All right. We had some other things I wanted to talk about. Or you wanted to talk about this, right?
Yeah, so this is just a small one. This is the prize pool for the next competitive Fortnite event, which is FNCS Invitational. Dylan and I, and also Black Ash is going to this. So this is going to be interesting. But that first place is a split between 100K. So it's duos, and they'll be splitting 100K. And then even 41st to 45th gets 1,500. And obviously, if you're competing in this, all expenses are paid. So that also does. And also on this aspect, business wise and branding wise, you can do a lot with 1,500 when it comes to talking, especially if you perform better than you ever have. It all goes into play. But that first place is pretty interesting, especially for only being the invitational.
Yeah, I'm excited to go and see how
Yeah,
this turns out.
yeah.
Could you imagine winning like 100K playing a video game
Man,
in a
listen,
weekend?
listen. In
In a
a weekend,
weekend?
you know,
Times are changing.
yeah, Booga is around 5.6 million in earned off of Fortnite so far.
Wow,
And that's on that the World Cup he won, the 3
three
million.
million.
And then whether it's solo cash cups, whether it's invitationals, whether it's the FNCS each season, he's around 5.6 million. So pretty crazy.
Who do you know off the top of your head who is the biggest Fortnite earner? I
I
want to
believe,
say I had to say it Booga because of the 3
yeah,
million, but
I
it's
think
worth asking.
I think it's Booga. I know Black Ash probably can also help with this. I know Miro is pretty close as well. Um, which Miro is Canadian, so I know he's pretty close as well. And him and Booga play together, so it's interesting.
Fortnite S1 said he better keep stacking up those money because it's gonna cost him in the
Yeah,
future.
if it'd be like, bro, if you want this crystal, you got to pay for it.
No, it's not LAA.
No, no,
I don't know if that's a joke, Dill. I think it
yeah,
is.
yeah. Dilla's a troll, so I can,
He said that's so serious though. What's up?
yeah.
What's up, MC?
MC, what's up? What's up? And it's with to what MC is saying, yeah, man. And as Dylan knows, Black Ash as well, and I know it's a lot of other gamers in here. That's not a small like being in that percentage is it's no joke, man. Even being able to compete in that to get to that point
Yeah, I
is
know.
pretty
Like
crazy. It's pretty
just
crazy.
to be able to compete in like the cash cup is pretty
Yeah.
crazy, to be
Put it
honest.
put it this way, to make $1 in Fortnite, it's pretty serious for
That's true.
sure.
Yeah, just $1. I haven't made a dollar.
Yeah.
So to switch real quick back to I wanted to bring this up when I was looking at
Yeah.
my sketches.
Mhm.
So the reason why I think that people should look into did we go over this one yet?
No, no, we
No,
ain't go
okay.
over it.
So earlier this year, one of the sketches for a Spider-Man book sold for 3.36 million. Now, this is a crazy sale.
Mhm.
I'm not saying Fortnite sketches will ever be worth this,
Yeah.
but just this just shows the potential of the
Mhm.
art
Mhm.
and that this isn't just like a crazy idea to collect this stuff.
Yeah.
I had to give all the shout outs to JT for like hooking us up with the information on the sketches because
Yeah.
like this has potential and it's fun as hell to collect.
Right.
So I just wanted to go over that before I forgot
Just
that
right. Yeah,
there's
referencing.
there's potential here. There's potential here.
Yeah, for sure.
Booga might be the only one to buy it, but
Yeah, there you go.
there's potential.
First of all, Ali, how can y'all dare say he was the OG Sweat over Tifu, Ninja, and
Allie has always been like a creator, like a
not
content creator.
yeah,
Yeah,
he is that boy for sure, but it's a couple people that led that path.
my kids used to watch LEA.
Yeah.
I didn't watch him.
But him and Cypher, man, they really built those brands for sure. I'll
Well,
give
that's
them
true. I
that.
mean, they got into the freaking Fortnite.
Mhm.
Now, I wonder, are they getting royalties for their skin?
Oh yeah, that's a big.
Do we have numbers on that?
I would love to see numbers on that. I would love that.
Like,
Um,
what kind of brand deal? Like, that's like superstar NBA type deals, right? Like, that's
yeah,
like using their face.
yeah.
I don't know. That's pretty crazy. The other thing
Oh,
that's go ahead.
oh no, my bad. That okay, that's try hard though. Sweat wasn't there yet, but I'll give y'all that. I'll give y'all that. That I see that as try hard. I just don't
I
give
didn't
him
watch
credit.
him. I just knew he was a content creator.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I don't know. That's all Rob.
yeah.
Put all
That's
that slander towards Rob,
yeah.
guys.
Put
Not
that.
me.
Y'all can put that slander to me. We could. Warfighter. Listen. I'm trying. That's what I'm saying. Like he was a try hard. He wasn't a sweat. I think that's a little different in my eyes. But somebody can correct me on that.
What does Booga have to do to not be the GOAT? Is what I meant. You probably needed to say. I think
Yeah,
he already is at this
yeah.
point. Um,
It's gonna be hard for somebody to pass Booga. It's literally the World Cup. The next World Cup literally has to happen. Like I know his marketing team is like, this is gold, man. How do you even beat this? Like 2019 was the last World Cup, so he's the champion until then. Is you can't beat that marketing wise. So many brand deals can just come from that. He has as many competitions as people have won in FNCS wise. They're not the World Cup champion.
100%. There's a new skin coming out for
Yes,
all those Midas lovers.
anime Midas.
I mean, they're really going on this anime thing.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm digging it. I like it. Are you buying this pack?
I probably buy this pack. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this one. I like this Midas a lot. The mask is dope, by the way. Obviously, I would be lying if I said I was gonna wear it.
I'm not wearing the mask, but I'll probably wear Midas with the coat, especially if I
Yeah,
see it in game.
but at the same time, if it's a pretty good build out. Once again, obviously, Midas is not a bulky skin, so it's definitely possible if you like the skin, you could do a lot of combinations with that.
Hmm.
I don't know, bro. He might do something sweat wise. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
he
interested to
might. He
see.
might.
He might do it.
It comes out October 14th.
Hmm.
It'll be in digital stores on October 22nd. So
Yeah,
you can get it early by going probably Best Buy and Target, I'm assuming. But
yeah.
I think it's gonna release kind of like Aura did, the minty fresh pack Aura,
Hmm.
which means they must think something big is gonna happen with it. They must think a lot of people are gonna buy it.
Right. It's pretty interesting rollout, and it was talked about so long ago.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna get a copy. I feel like I need
Yeah,
to start collecting games now.
yeah.
It's getting a little ridiculous, but any thoughts on the symbol on his forehead?
That symbol is the same one that's on the from the last battle pass, right?
It looked familiar. I couldn't remember
It's
where I
the
placed it.
what's the girl with the ponytail? Um, that's not helping at all. From the last battle pass, I should say. Is
Um,
That's a new one though. That was from what is that? I can't remember, but if you go to last battle pass, I think 2 out of the whatever amount of skins it was had that logo on them. Yes, thank you, Richard. Adara, Adara.
like a picture.
Yeah, you should be able to. Adara had it on her. But what?
Which one? Her, right?
Yeah, her. She had it on her, and I don't. She might have been the only one. I think it was
Well, yeah,
somebody else in the
you can
battlefield.
kind of see it right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, there's the symbol here. So
Yep.
they've got X's, they've got a crown, and they have that symbol.
Because one of the symbols is Peace Syndicate. I don't know which one though. Peace Syndicate was the faction that came out of this season, but I don't know which logo it is.
See, these are the kind of things we have to pay attention to because they're freaking Donald must be throwing things in the
Yeah, because they can be a part of Midas' next team. You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like, so that's
Well,
definitely something
well,
we have to look at.
obviously I mean the other people they have here, like she's part of his team,
Right.
part with the pack,
Mm-hmm.
and she's part of the team.
Penny is from Save the World.
And does she always have this lightning bolt
No,
here?
I don't think so. That's Power Core's sister, by the way. Um, Also, Matt, I agree. You know how I feel about the merch, man. If they came out with that Midas jacket, I'm definitely wearing it.
I mean, that's better than the other jacket that we've seen, but
Yeah,
for
yeah. I get.
sure.
Listen, I could pull some things off, but that jacket, that's a little bit out of my league. I don't think I can do that one. I'll have it in my collection, but I
I
usually
mean,
like to wear
they
my
need a
merch.
merch store. Do they not have like a full on merch store of these
Well,
skins?
no, somebody actually, but somebody said that in the Twitter community. They're like, "Yo, okay, we can give
Like,
Fortnite all
do,
they credit, but they dropping on the merch side.
yeah,
They
because if
dropping the
you went
ball
to
on the merch side."
Fortnite.com,
Mm-hmm.
like, because they have merch, apparel and accessories. Like, come on.
Like, can do way better than this, man.
And it's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
Like this? Are you serious?
yeah.
Come on, you have these you literally already designed it on a skin. Just get it made and put it on the shop and it's gonna sell.
Fortnite, reach out to High Ground if you, man, just reach
Yeah,
out
let's do
to
a branding deal.
us.
We'll handle your merch.
Like, come on,
You know, we just give us access to the designs so that we can get this made and done. Seriously.
Richard. Right,
Because
Peace Syndicate is Eevee, but is that logo the Peace Syndicate logo the X or is it the? That's what I was trying to figure out. I don't know I can't remember what the Peace Syndicate logo is. Do you know which one it is?
I can try Fortnite. It's the X. Yeah, and
It's the
she has
X.
the X on her shirt too.
Yeah, so it's the okay, so it's the X for sure. All right.
I almost want to go back through all the skins and look for these. Look for all of these markings
Yeah,
again. I've done that before, but now
yeah.
I feel like I have to do it again. Mainly because of that.
No, I've never done that. Have you?
No, but I've heard people not of Series 3, no. I've heard people pulling weird numbers out of boxes before.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard some not getting them, some getting 3, some getting
Yeah,
4 before. I haven't.
I usually don't have that type of luck.
Fortnite S1 said he would rock the Black Knight mask in public.
Yo, no, that's funny.
Fortnite has changed the style of their skin so much for Chapter 1. They're on an anime and emo cake for some reason.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not just changing skin designers. They're just following the trend. Anime is a trend right now.
yeah,
Like anime is super popular everywhere. I think it's
yeah,
smart. They've been doing Marvel, now they're doing anime. Um, they're doing a little bit of everything. There is a little bit more emo though. I
yeah.
guess one of the crew packs was, and then the
Mhm.
cat.
Well, and the emo definitely has changed from like for instance, Power Chord was their representation of emo back
Hmm.
then. Now it definitely has gotten a lot grungier. But they're crossing out every aspect of a player. Like they're doing pretty good with that as well. I'll give them that. You
Yeah,
could
because
kind
like
of
no one's going to agree, right, on
right
what they like.
for sure.
The last battle pass had a little bit of everything: Darth Vader, a knight, a ninja, Indiana
Mhm.
Jones.
Yeah.
And a sweaty skin. Um, this season, I'm not. I don't even know if I'm. Are you a huge fan of the battle pass this season?
No, I'm not. Um, it's been a couple seasons. I'll say the first two seasons of this chapter, I was excited about the battle pass. As in, even after these last two, I haven't been too excited about what's in it. Um,
I love Spidey Gwen. I can't wait to
yeah,
get her. She's
yeah.
the only one. I kind of like this chick too. She's the only one I want from the battle pass.
And I don't know if it's a hot take or not, but when it comes to paradigm, I like that paradigm. I'm not a big fan of the unmasked. Not even based off of her. I don't like the
Outfit.
I don't like the sleeves look weird to me. Like I don't know, like
Mhm.
I feel like if they would have kept it like just unmasked paradigm, they could I mean, I guess you got options, so but either way, she has a new suit, so I rock with it.
I like that they use Paradigm. I'm
Yeah.
not hating on it. This got ladies just kind of they've done a lot of stuff like this.
She's dope. I'm not mad at
She's
her. Yeah.
stylish. I don't like this dude. I don't know what they're
Yeah.
doing here.
I mean, I'll say this. I'm nitpicky when it comes to this. They almost pulled him off. Where they messed up is his shirt is way too long. If it that's the that was like they almost pulled him off. They almost pulled off the look they were going for, but the shirt's too long. So it's a no for me, like
For
in
me,
Shark
it was
Tank.
kind of like the I don't know the splash of color. I don't know what it was. If the
But
outfit.
that color scheme, like the color scheme is fire. The bulletproof tactical vest, dope. Um
I don't.
the
I guess I haven't even thought about. I haven't even looked at it too closely.
Yeah, like I'm always like, but I will say creative wise, the bear skin is creative. The bear skin is 100% creative. We'll be lying if like the fact that you can pull him
Oh no,
out
yeah,
and
and like the
yeah,
animated. Yeah, I like that about him.
yeah,
It's pretty tight. I also like that this chick's actually a man.
yeah,
Like, did you notice that?
yeah. That like that's it's like the
So she
switch.
puts. I told my wife that that's me because I put on the VR set and then I turn into a female skin and start playing. Because that's what we're all doing, right? We
Yeah,
all like whoever
yeah,
wants to be a sweat skin, right?
yeah.
They can
That's
put on a
funny.
female skin, but like they're all like dudes in their 30s playing Fortnite.
That's funny.
But no, for this set, there's nothing in this battle pass
Hmm.
that I think will be a huge card going forward.
Yeah, no, like
Paradigm already is, but like that
yeah.
doesn't really count. What about anything here you think would be a chase card?
No, like the anime skin, I can see her having like one more season of popularity, but like as we know, battle pass skins, man, if it don't hit, it don't hit. Is one of those things. Like it's just too many skins that come out in the item shop, too many collaboration skins, then it's a whole nother battle pass. I don't see anything really venturing off too far. I can see the bear skin being popular for the kids, and that could have some weight to it. I think it's one of the better troll skins or
We
meme
should
skins.
we should
But
say that this guy right here. I don't know his name is related to Meow Skulls, right?
that is supposedly his daughter. So
Well,
Meowscles
that's a
family,
female.
yeah,
My
Meowscles
bad.
family is growing. So that's what I've heard. That doesn't mean it's a fact. We'll see how that plays out. But you know,
And if you guys don't know, Meow Skulls will be a big card one day.
yes, yeah.
I'm not even a fan that much of Meow Skulls, but I know he has a big fan base.
Black Ash, that's what I'm saying. He got the body frame, for a sweat skin. I've been seeing him like when I have to like I know like a lot of the streamers that I watch, they'll put on people to support
Hmm.
and they may be lower tier and I seen them in there a lot, but it's gonna be interesting to see how that one play out.
And I haven't really looked at him too much, to be honest.
Yeah, like he's one that's very, very interesting for down the road. I'm interested to see how that play out. Uh Singularity PSA 10 value possibility. Man. Well, I'm gonna be biased on Singularity, so I'll let Dylan take that one. Not even value, but Singularity is, man, that's a big card in my eyes.
You said
Um,
PSA 10 value. Is it cracked
yeah,
ice?
yeah. I didn't. I'm not
Cracked
gonna.
ice? Is that what you're saying? I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
I'm assuming so.
Possibility of SGC 10 to PSA. See, I would like keep my. See, I don't know on that one.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, that is a fact as well. The infamous Matt just sold one. He did sell one for 350. So let's go with that. 350.
350 what for a 10?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I think that's.
So this is the thing. I don't remember who I was talking to, but when I've been thinking about Fortnite cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to like think about. I think we've had this conversation before. Like, I want to know what skins are going to be popular, but might have a ceiling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
they need to have like for a skin to pop off. Like, we want like Peely or a Black Knight. It has to have a really big fan base, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Not saying that Singularity can't have that,
yeah.
but she's obviously not the leader like the Foundation. Like the Foundation has that.
But we also don't know what she is.
We don't not yet.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
we know she
yeah,
could pop off and get a whole story.
yeah.
She has gotten a lot of time in the comics,
Mm-hmm.
a lot, and she got like a whole focus this season
Who?
because she's in the Battle Pass again. Singularity.
Oh,
Oh no,
Paradigm.
not Singularity. I'm thinking
Paradigm.
of
Paradigm. Yeah, yeah,
Paradigm.
yeah, yeah.
But
Yes. So Singularity is one that we don't know a lot about at all.
yeah, I was thinking of freaking
Yeah, yeah.
you know who I was
It
thinking
was it
about.
was still connected in your
I
head.
still connected the
Yeah,
two.
yeah. I feel you on that. Yeah, Singularity is an interesting one for me because, like Dylan was before Dylan remembered, the thing is, they're not the same no more. So we don't know her story. So I do agree with what Dylan was saying with the ceilings. Her ceiling is wide open. Paradigm, we kind of have seen it. So I guess
Hmm.
the next sell, her potential will be baked into that price for Paradigm. Singularity is kind of still open.
Yeah,
So I think that's the interesting part about it.
yeah. I mean, for Singularity, we don't know anything really about her.
No, we don't. We don't.
Just that she worked for the IO, right?
And yeah, and the fact that she's all the fact that she's
She might be from the same planet or same reality as Paradigm because they
as
both
Paradigm.
they
Hmm.
both can operate or both can work on that big metal bear.
JT, that's interesting as well. That's very interesting.
Is that in the shard?
I'm guessing so.
I will
And
say that when Paradigm came into the battle pass, I think everyone went and looked for her on
yeah,
eBay, and there's like no Paradigms on eBay.
there's no Paradigm on eBay. Mm-mm. And I actually
I don't.
agree with Matt
Oh,
with this.
okay.
Um, that series two, like, because like technically, I don't know if he was getting at this, but I'll just branch off of his. Technically, Singularity could have been in series one. That would have been a little bit more interesting, but that's season nine. But
I don't even know if it would have helped her, but just the
I
fact that she's
mean,
season one, maybe. Yeah,
right. Series one, my
series
bad.
one.
But yeah, I think she's an interesting card. That's one that I'm always interested in, and I'll probably be collecting for the foreseeable future. But yeah,
But you like Singularity.
yeah, a lot.
Um, I had to disagree with this. He did not. They did not change it just for Brie, just so that an actress can play her, because it changes the whole story.
I
That can't be the only reason.
I was with you until he did that post. When
What
he
was?
did he did a post saying that he watched one of Brie Larson's movies, and
Mm-hmm.
immediately as he watched it, he became a big fan of her, and he knew that he had to work with her one day. Now that doesn't mean, once
That
again,
just means that
that
he wanted her in one of the characters. Yeah.
right, time frame wise, I can see where that's possible. Do I
Hmm.
think it's true? I don't know, but I can see both sides of that. I just don't know what side. I think more than anything, they properly placed her in there, and they probably were looking for a headcanon for her and picked Brie Larson. That's what I
And
think
but
happened.
like people saying it's like Richard's saying it's like for a money grab.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah,
No, he
yeah,
just said
no,
down here they're not doing it for a money grab.
no,
I
yeah,
mean, that's not the only actress that could play it.
right.
It's like so. I don't think they created a plot hole. We don't
Mm-hmm,
know the story yet,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and people forget that Donald Messer plans these years in advance.
Yeah,
he's not going to this on people think because he plans it so far in advance that he's just like making these quick little changes.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm not going to try to guess what he's doing anymore. I'm not going to be like he made a plot hole when I don't know the story.
mhm,
We can't say he made a plot hole when we don't know the story of Singularity.
right. And I guess and he only insinuated. We took it for face value. He only insinuated. If you watch the video, yes, I was definitely one of the main ones to say, "Yo, he just said singularity and paradigm is the same one." It was almost obvious. But he did that with intention, and I will say also, we brought this up almost a couple months ago now. They focus on what the community is saying, and they build increments of the story off of that as well, especially with the island being the main character. So it's better to say that the story is growing as we speak, because the first, I'll say this, chapter 1, whatever happened in that story, you can just forget it. Like that's probably going to be shuffled
Hmm.
around a lot just because they were just getting their feet wet. So I'll let them slide on that if that was the case.
Yeah, and but I mean, even think back then, it'd be weird for them to be same person, but two different outfits and one with the helmet off.
I was always confused about that, but I just rocked with it. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so to
yeah.
me, it makes sense that they're not the same person.
Hmm.
And it's definitely not worth saying there's a plot hole when we don't know the whole story yet.
Yeah. And this is what Matt was getting at when he said that. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, Matt, I got you.
Which I always think is interesting. If you
Mhm.
look at how the ices are put together,
Yeah.
that's the only place where like I think people should start thinking about print runs.
Hmm.
Um, Especially with like series two.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's so obvious, it's so weird. Like there's
Hmm.
like for uncommon, there's like 50 cards, and legendary there was
Hmm.
30, 20, 30,
Believe so.
25, 30, something like that.
Yeah.
Let me see. Samantha, rare and epic are the rarest series two ice in your opinion.
Yeah.
If we assume megas are split up, uncommon, legendary, and rare epics, but we're also forgetting the fact we don't know. We also don't know if they put more legendary. I mean, if they put more rare and epics.
Hmm.
Like, do they just like print less legendary ice?
Yeah.
Therefore, uncommon ice are extremely rare.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of things we don't know. Because if they printed less legendary ice
Hmm.
packs than they would rare and epic,
Hmm.
then that theory goes out the window almost.
Yeah. That's yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out down the road too.
What's the best epic? What's the best epic card from Series 2? Like the most graded.
That's a good question. Um, yeah, JT. I was just talking about what when the way he said it, not so much that it was a new movie. I probably did say that, but I meant more so he was watching that movie and it sparked his want to create with her.
Yeah, I mean, people. I think people don't give Donald Muster enough credit. Um,
Well, the Fortnite community is annoying in the first place, if we be honest, if we're being honest, when it
yeah,
comes to
they're
stuff
gonna
like
jump at
that.
his throat.
Yeah,
I mean, he spent 2 years planning one gun to come into the game.
yeah, yeah.
One gun, 2 years prior. Like, and that was back on like season three.
But and also, I mean, creatively, with they'll creatively, if the direction of the character wasn't proper, I don't see no problem with changing it before it builds its story as well. Like if they found a better avenue for her to go, or if they
Hmm.
felt that more story can come from that direction, I mean, why not take that before the story even develops? Like, because realistically, yes, paradigm. It was weird to me because even back then, like I'm like, okay, clearly singularity went into space with the mech. That wasn't the case, So those are all very interesting things, but it gives it an opportunity for two major characters now. They're not the same, and now we get a major story with singularity because she also goes by another name. So what is that other name? Because that's who he was talking about, but we thought it was paradigm. So that is gonna be interesting to see how that goes. I think it's a lot of potential in there. Uh yo, appreciate it, Black Ash. The Wu-Tang Fortnite. I had to have that one. That was a must. That was a must. The merch is
This is
the
why you
merch.
want more merch from
Yeah,
Fortnite.
yeah, man. Come on. It's too many good collabs, and not even just the collabs. Like I want some dope, like Fortnite skin merch. Like, give us like when it comes to like all the sweat skins and stuff like that. Give us some merch for that. Give us a manic. Give us something like that. I'll rock with that.
So far, there's 11 Peely Bone cracked ice. I can throw this up here as I look. 13 Yule Trooper. Arc has 13 grit. Wow. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Arc, yeah, me either.
Catalyst 10. Her pop, her 10 rate is low too. 13 for Sentinel.
Dang,
That's interesting.
it's a dope looking card, but I wouldn't have guessed that.
Ice King's legendary.
Ice King is like
I mean, it is interesting. I don't see enough cards on here that it was a card that you would grade, Rob, from Epic
from Epic,
or Epic or Rare, right? Let me go back to.
Epic or Rare, Zadie.
Yeah, she doesn't get enough.
Yeah, Zadie for sure.
It's
That's when I
hard to
did.
know if
That's
people
when I
just
did
aren't
grade
grading their cards or.
I don't think so. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's a good point. It's a good point.
But either way, it seems like there's maybe 125 to 150 aura tops would mean about 250 per legendary. Yeah. Oh, Yule Trooper. Yule Trooper. Wait, Yule Trooper is
Yule
epic,
Trooper had
right?
13. He had 13. I already looked at him. I think this the highest one was 13.
Then T for Series 2 has the best. That's the best
Yeah,
card.
Yule Trooper had 13. Arc had 13. Or maybe Peely Bone was the most.
Yeah, I
Can't really
know.
find anymore.
Matt, you'll probably know who I'm talking about. It was one collector that was waiting for Phoenix for a while to complete his master set.
Zero has 40 graded.
That's a beautiful card.
It is a beautiful card. But this is my point. I feel like the Fortnite people really like the last card of the set.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Because your Lux was like so high up from the get go,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And being the last card.
yeah. Shout,
It's the last card in Series 3.
yeah. Shout out
You
to a
know?
real one getting his respect in the card market, man. Shout out to a real one.
Were you excited to see that Lux was the last card?
Um,
Did that have an effect on you?
no. What affected me is I couldn't believe how the price that she was going for, and I had to find a way to get them. That's what affected me.
I'm sure you were like disappointed and
And
happy
that
at the same time.
100% the definition of mixed emotions.
So let's see how many. What's the last card in this set? I don't even know.
Starfish, starfish. That's definitely not number one. Yo, you remember when that skin came out? They was like doing. They had the loading screen. I said, "Yo, what the heck is that? It's the starfish skin? That was another. That one was crazy."
All right. Well, I think I'm going to have to pay attention for an S1, but Series 2 are just way more rare. Like he's saying for like cracked ice. I mean, we already know that it's more rare than Series 3
Hmm.
because Series 3 definitely printed way more. Um, but Series 3 has so many great skins in it that long term, I think it's a great play.
Yeah,
But there's definitely some cards that we should be getting in Series 2.
yeah, yeah. Series two is a unique one where, if we like, I always look at like 19 when it comes to like actual cards. I look at like the collectors that do like vintage cards or they do
Mhm.
the 1990s inserts and stuff like that, and hearing how they got to this point like after time, they're like, okay, looking 10 years back, this set was completely overlooked, X, Y, and Z. And I think series 2 is that set, series 2 and Reloaded. But series 2, because series 3 is holding pretty strong, and I could see a lot of series 3 doing better than series 2. So it's gonna be interesting to see when series 2 gets that next uptick.
And I'm gonna put a little feeler out there. If anybody is selling a Hush PSA 10, hit me
Yeah.
up.
Because what is it, 2? Is it 2 or 3?
We won't talk about it.
Ha.
So just hit me up if you have
Oh, okay.
a
I
10.
actually, yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that.
Oh man, yeah. Series 2 is All right, I'll just say there's only 9 Hush cracked ice graded.
Hmm.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And
I like
the
Hush though.
well, I'm trying not to give too much away for this video, but either way, Dylan, you know what's crazy about Hush?
Hmm.
What I like about Hush is that she's in a different bracket now too, because she may have dropped off, quote, sweat wise,
Hmm.
but she's one of those skins that's so well made, and all of her styles are like extremely dope that I don't see Hush ever going anywhere when it
Oh
comes to
no, yeah.
like it's just one of those skins that's just like
So like
perfect.
if we put her on the tier, like she would be on our tier list.
Yeah,
The
she
question
has
is
to be
where.
rare, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Like
she's one
it's
of those skins. Like she's kind of she's no, and she's in the freaking double agent
double A.
pack.
Like
Makes
her
her
style is.
maybe connected to Midas. She just has a lot of
So
potential.
you think about it. She has her OG style, right? She has the
Hmm.
double agent. Then she has a Fort Nightmares or Halloween style.
Hmm.
I mean, if she gets a Christmas style, she just hit all the markers. Like it's pretty crazy.
So I think for tonight, what people need to start doing is look at your Series 2 cracked ice cards, seeing what you have.
Yeah.
Because epics and rare are pretty
Listen,
rare. Actually, the
and
whole
I
set's rare.
man, the whole set's rare. The whole set's rare. And I like that also Matt did a post on Aura, the series, series two Optichromes. Yeah, I know how I feel about Optichromes. I got chewed apart a couple times for my Optichrome takes before we started doing this. But
Who
yeah,
chewed you up for Optichrome?
oh man, because well, at back then my point was the one point got voided. The first point that got voided that I got chewed apart for was that the potential of the Optichrome if Series 3 didn't have it, right? But
Oh yeah,
within
yeah, I
but
remember that.
but within that though, the facts was like I'm like this is the first Optichrome and this is the first Optichrome in here and people resonate with it when it comes to sports. It's gonna have great long-term value and people just, a lot of people agree, but I definitely got some drawback on that one.
Wait a minute, MC, do you have Hush Series 2 PSA 10?
But you see the way he said it. Yeah, I'm guessing so.
Or are you talking about Series 3? You gotta be specific there.
True. That's very true. Uh yeah, I mean, I know Dylan definitely agrees with this, and I agree
Hmm.
with it as well. It's one of those things where Series 3 is just so front loaded. It's gonna be kind of hard for
So
Series 3 to
Series
hold up
3 is front loaded with um like heavily used.
heavily
I
used.
and from my opinion, the heavily used skins are the ones you like are like attached to,
Hmm.
right? So those are the biggest markers for me.
Yeah.
Heavily used skins. And Series 3 has a lot of them. Series 2 has some good skins, but there's not as many heavily used as Series 3.
So, and another thing is like the reason why we talk about sweat skins so much is because sweat skins is like the jersey. It's the jersey. It's your highest performance. It's that skin
Hmm.
that like if you like okay, like say you experimenting with wearing a new skin, right? Or you're doing something. If you get bopped 2 games in a row, you're gonna go back to the skin that you feel like you're a sweat in or your high performance skin. And it's just a separation.
Yeah,
It's a
that
connection of
literally
sports.
happens. If I
Like
keep dying, I have to
yeah,
switch skins to someone I play with,
yeah,
and I
like
always
it's
go
like
to Isabel.
right. It's like, all right, okay, I gotta switch this up real quick. Like I had fun wearing this skin, but it's time to get serious. You're gonna switch to your main skin or at least one of your, your heavy
Your top
rotation
ones,
ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes I'll play around with a different skin, and
Yeah.
then I start losing. It's like, no, I will put Aura on, or I'll put
You
Isabel
be like,
on.
I know the reason why I died. I had
Yeah,
this
it's the
stupid skin
skin.
on. That's
Yeah,
all it was.
like a mental thing. It's a
Yeah,
mental thing.
for sure.
Now this is actually crazy. I'm gonna be looking at some Series 2 cards here.
Just making sure you got that in there. Yeah.
Oh, this is what I
Um,
want to look up.
there you go, Richard. Nice little 20 bomb. I see you out here, bro. Yo, Scarlet Commander. Oh man, that one is definitely sweaty as well. I think Scarlet Commander low key took Manic's spot. Like I think,
Scarlet Commander has. I don't think it took Manic's spot.
mhm,
Scarlet Commander has always been a sweaty skin.
right,
At the same time that Manic was.
yeah, but Manic came out a little bit late, earlier, and that's the only reason why I
Mhm.
said that. Where it's like,
Oh, okay.
okay, like it's like she's kind
I
of
feel like
focused.
Manic's had a drop off recently. I guess that's why I'm saying that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, and then also that green style of Manic didn't it did something, but it
It
didn't
it
do exactly what I thought it would.
It's a fire style
It's
though.
so
It
dope
it did
though.
do something. I still see duos rocking
Yeah.
it. and I still
Yeah.
see it way more now,
Hmm.
but it hasn't, at least not yet, hasn't
Not yet.
exploded.
Right.
And that's what I was kinda talking about, like,
Skelet. Who you talking about?
Skeletora?
Skeletaro.
Skeletera?
Skeletaro.
Skeletara?
I'm from Buffalo, so I gotta wear a accent just so y'all know. So
So,
don't
you know,
mind me.
it's the Renegade Skull version.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It looks fire on
Hmm.
paper,
Hmm.
and, like, you wear it for a certain time, but for some reason,
Yeah.
it doesn't catch on as, like, a main skin.
Right.
And
Right.
that's what I was trying to talk about that. It's like sometimes, like, the regular Renegade Raider or, um, just one that's not as flashy
Hmm.
sometimes is what people like.
Hmm. See, and I agree with that because, like, okay, let's look at two skins. Skull Ranger Gold, I love it. I don't
Mhm,
care for it with the Skull Trooper, and that's not just female male skins. It's just honestly, I felt like the Skull Ranger Gold hit different when
mhm.
it came to, and maybe that is the bias in there, but it's certain things like that that just is like it's crazy. But I also think that the green version of Skull Trooper looks pretty dope. Like I think that's a dope version of him. So it's those ones that's like
It's
that.
weird.
That
It's like this thing you just have to pay attention in a game. You can't
yeah,
really guess.
yeah, for sure.
And it doesn't
I
mean that you're not a fan of it. You don't connect to it as much.
100%. It's just certain skins that you have, and a lot goes into that too. Like even like styles, like even with that battle pass skin that we were talking about, with the dreads, I see where they were trying to go with this skin. I just
Mhm.
feel they didn't hit it. It was one minor thing that I felt that it could have been perfect, and it's a lot of things like that. Um, Even like a skin that I love, like Terra. Like I wish that Terra had boots instead of for the sneakers. It's small things like that that just I'm nitpicky when it comes to skins like that, but I definitely put that into play. I like fastball a lot, actually.
Summer Fable, is sometimes worn. I wouldn't be like crazy amount. What do you say?
Yeah, it has its moments.
Yeah, it's not like a huge one. There are some summer skins that get worn a lot.
Mhm. Summer
Summer.
Summer Crystal,
I'm
s-
going to look at my list. I
s-
have a whole list, but
Jules definitely gets worn
oh, the
summer wise.
summer jewels. That's the one.
Yeah,
The summer jewels is crazy.
yeah,
Worn. Like,
yeah,
no, this isn't the list I was looking for.
yeah. Jules
S-
is probably after, like, I mean, it might not even be after my. It's Jules is pretty. Summer Jules is pretty popular.
I mean, I
Maybe.
don't even know why, but like summer jewels. Um, Rob and I were talking about this Ruby. Ruby is a lot more popular than I gave her credit for.
Yeah, yeah.
I will say that Ruby's a lot more
But
popular than I gave her.
she's another one where I don't technically now when Ruby first dropped, she was slutty. I would say Ruby is the perfect casual skin that some sweats wear, if that makes sense. She's the perfect, like, but she's like the perfect casual skin. Like, cause she's popularity wise, like she is like, I mean, Ruby across the board is popular. Like across the board. It's crazy. Richard, that's always, yeah, that's always in the play for sure. That you always gotta factor that in.
Ruby. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's interesting too.
And I had it, I mean, I it was I had a Ruby cracked ice for series 2, but there was a collector that I legit knew wore Ruby as a main skin in game. And so when it comes to that, I had to sell it. I had to sell it because it's just one of those things where if that's your main skin, I want to look out. And it's not too many rubies in the market at all.
There's like no rubies on eBay, guys.
Like Ruby is nuts, bro.
I mean, I used to be big. I know I'm big on like Aura's print run because she's half of legendary.
Hmm.
But like, where the heck are the epics
Wait,
and
what is
rares?
what is Ruby? Ruby is Ruby rare?
Ruby is.
A rare, right?
You know how I can find this out. This is good. So I don't know if you guys know this, but if you go to
There we
FortniteCards.com
go.
and you go to the
Marketing alert.
checklist,
Marketing alert. A
let's find Ruby. He is a rare, number
rare.
64.
Yeah, there you go, Matt. I mean, I've seen one person pull a Ruby. I've known Besides set collectors and people that don't show their collection too often, I seen 3 rubies in the past 2 years, maybe 4.
Hmm. I mean, it shouldn't be that rare though. The way that you can't find one at all,
I
right?
know, right? Yeah, it's pretty
Or just
crazy.
people just not listing their Series 2 on eBay? Are they all being graded? Like, do you remember how there was nothing for Series 1 on eBay?
Yeah,
And now, like, a year later, there's so much Series 1 on eBay?
yeah.
Like, is that gonna happen with Series 2? It's like, I don't
Man,
know.
MC, I remember when you showed that, bro. That's a dope seal pack right there.
I mean, every time the rare epics are rare, but so is the rest of Series 2. I mean, if we look at freaking Series 3, we're talking about double the print. So if you get a good card in Series 2, you're gonna have rare cards. But yeah, rare and epics are gonna be something else.
I think if and when Series 4 comes out, people's brains are gonna explode by then. So much to juggle, and I know a lot of people aren't used to see because like in sports, you can pick your poison. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? You could be like, okay, this is Fortnite is very unique, is new, but at the same time, the way you collect it is different, man. I know it's people that are doing sets that would never do that in sports. You know what I mean? It's things like that that makes Fortnite unique right now. And I think it's gonna be interesting to see how collectors grow. Like let's say we get to series 5, how collectors operate at that point. Like what's gonna be in their collections then?
And you're
You
weird
know what I
about
mean?
Series 5. You got me wondering about Series 4. Can we
Uh-huh.
get a Series 4 yet, please?
Right.
Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for a Series 4. You guys got me look up. You guys got me want to like spend like money now.
Richard, it was a pocket where I noticed I didn't see it. So I went to chase Ruby when the Cool Gray 11 Jordan set came out. That's when I originally went to chase Ruby. I acquired her. Uh and of course I had her, I think I might have had her for like 2-3 months. And a collector reached out to me. I know he's a gamer. And he's like, bro, can you
Oh,
sell me that Ruby? So
we've got a
that was the
straggler
crazy.
here. We've got a straggler here. Thomas, have you been here before? We were talking about comics. You have the comics. You have the cards. I'll show this one more time
Okay, yeah, yeah. There you
because
go.
I don't want you to forget. This is thanks to JT from the podcast. You can buy the sketch of the original artwork for the Fortnite comic pages and covers if you can get a hold of the artist. So
Mm-hmm.
these are basically one of ones. This
Yep.
is the actual sketch that he sent in to become the page. I'll
Yep.
show you another one. It's very addicting. It's very fun. These are the two I have on me right now.
Yeah. That's that original artwork is definitely an angle, especially if you're like let's say you're one of the top tier ones, and we got a couple of them in here that does a lot of series 1 crystal shards, or they're top tier collectors. If you
Mhm.
venture off into comics and you don't want a whole bunch of comics and you don't want the long or short boxes, original artwork is probably your wave. Like if you're a top tier high end collector,
Yeah.
that's probably your angle
I
for sure.
think because you know how I collect, right? I like to get
Hmm.
doubles of things I like, and I like just the shards. I
Hmm.
started getting rid of my hollows and my base cards. So like when I started buying the one of ones and the more rare stuff, it's like, okay, this is fun. I like this.
It's a
That's
different
my
way
kind
of,
of
yeah,
thing.
yeah. I
Like
get,
I
I
don't
get,
complete sets.
right. Mhm.
Although I don't complete sets. Although when I put these in this binder here,
Mhm.
I was like, you know what? I wish I could get a complete
A
book.
complete, yeah.
I wonder who's done that before in here.
Hmm. The one and only.
Shot me in the foot because I couldn't do anything about the whole issue. You know who
And
you are.
Inglorious, yeah. I definitely want some Fortnite inserts for sure. I will never. I don't care if I don't care how they do them. Not that we need them, but I would personally love Fortnite inserts.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
true. Yeah, I like
Exactly.
that. I like that. So you like that more than like Series 2? You'd rather just call it 2021 Fortnite?
Yeah, like I'm not mad at that at all.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like that too. But where does Reloaded fit in that?
That's it. That's the thing. Reloaded is that interesting one, bro. Like is I think people gonna look back, and I'm not saying regret it because it's not like it's like we always say, it's not like it's a actual chase or a way to
Mhm.
maneuver through this. But it's one of those things where if the time comes where they start getting graded consistently and you see how hard it is to grade and you don't, it's gonna get interesting. I'm not saying price wise, I'm just saying availability. It's already hard to get. You know what I mean? It's already hard to get. So that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, cause it's
It's
with no one
reloaded
it's
for
like
now.
everyone it's like the stepchild, no one's paying attention to it, no one's
Yeah.
collecting it. It's already hard to grade, so people
Ironically,
could
it
end
is
up
a
throwing
middle
it out.
child. It is a middle child if you think
It
about
is, it's like in
it.
between 2
Yeah,
sets.
yeah.
They shoulda renamed it, like
And it pretty much covers the basis of series 1 and series 2 with what's in the set, as in like
True,
checklists. It's pretty interesting.
that's true.
And Matt, I would go crazy for that for sure.
Yo, comment of the night. He said, "And don't forget about those crazy double-sided rap cards." Yeah, they were fire.
Listen, the Star Wand is in there, right? There I go.
They put way too I don't know. I mean, we need cards like that in the set to create
Yeah,
the chase,
yeah,
but the way that they advertised that was like,
yeah. That
meh.
was the way they advertised it was absolutely insane. We were sitting there like me and Dylan was sitting on there like, okay, so the double wrap cards can have this. It was nothing. It was
Yeah, it
it,
was
was-
just
it was nothing at
what do you
all.
mean double wrap cards? So you put 2 cards on one thing.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
got you.
Nice.
You know,
Um, favorite card in your PC? Who's this to? Is this to Rob? I mean, we know
uh,
my
I
I mean,
think
is that a question? It's my PSA 3, I mean 10 horror card case. Um,
yo, I heard Matt Matt got a couple PSA threes now, so that's unfortunate for
I've
him.
been looking for a PS3 just for the fun.
I know Dill got PSA threes for sure.
Yeah, MC, if you do get a page, send it to me. I'd like to see what page you get if you end up getting one.
I don't think
What,
Richard would PSA three his PC card. That's a safe bet. I think.
um, oh, I mean, if I had to pick the pump is low key one of my favorite Series 1 cards.
Yeah, one
I
hundred
wish I had a
percent.
USA shard. I passed on $100 one over a
Yeah,
year ago,
yeah,
and I was like, no one's gonna buy it. I'm gonna come back and buy that.
yeah.
And then it sold. And I didn't get another shot.
I always so when you see the tech, besides it being the tech, what do you think of? Like nostalgia wise, not like so yes, I think of that, but I also think about like when about the blue tack back in the day. I think about those type of things, and it's interesting.
Yeah. People like to attack. I'm so biased. I can't comment on that.
I don't want 10 shots to kill somebody.
People like to attack
I
though.
know.
I'm just
I will say this though. Back in like season 3 and 4,
mhm.
the blue tack was solid. If you couldn't find anything. If you couldn't find a
I
pump,
just hated
it
it.
was solid.
I like this question. Can we jump on this here before we lose it? JT asks, real question. So in other collectibles, female characters do not have a high value ceiling as male counterparts. Do we think that will happen in Fortnite too? Do you have a take on that?
Wait, okay, so he's saying that
So
you know,
think Superman versus
yes.
like Superwoman,
No, I
right?
don't. Yeah,
I
no.
think in this day and age, first of all, we're very focused on female leads.
Mhm,
That's one thing.
mhm.
Um, I think that females are getting way more into games than they did, way more into comics, way more into things that it's more natural for them to do what guys do now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Um, guys actually like the female skins more.
Mhm.
Um, so no, I think that this is going to be one of those things where the big collectors may
Yeah.
think that.
Mhm.
That's why Black Knight gets so much attention,
Mhm.
and that might be the reason why.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
that shift is definitely there, and it's those anomalies of nostalgia that's in there, like a BK, a Skull Trooper. Then you have the actual ones like Midas, but even in that case, it's like if, for instance, the best way I'll say this, even if Midas is one of your favorite skins, uh, depending what type of Fortnite gamer you are, you still probably have a main female skin, and you just
Mhm.
like Midas as your favorite male skin. So that's
Yeah.
kind of how that plays out. But yeah, the female skins and characters definitely dominate. I'll say skins. I won't say characters because that can get a
Yeah.
little different.
I mean,
And
it's definitely an interesting question. I definitely think that Fortnite can break that barrier.
yeah, I think they
Um,
have for sure.
yeah. I mean, you know my favorite skin. Your favorite skin's a female too.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, Peely. Yeah, we don't know. If no, I'm pretty sure Peely's a guy. I'm pretty sure it's just a. I think it's just Jonesy, so it has to be a
yeah,
guy, right?
yeah. MC, it's not even close. Like so,
Seam isn't even the word.
yeah, it's not
Females
even.
get used the most in Fortnite. It's what it should be.
Yeah, it's not even close. And I mean, like, even on the casual side of it, it's not close. Like,
Hmm.
the female skins.
Actually, how many female skins are there versus male skins?
Well, that's what people complain about. Like the ones that like male skins on
Hmm.
Twitter, that's what they complain about all the time. Like, it's like when
Oh,
you get like,
you didn't know that Fortnite S1?
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
At least right
There's
now.
huh?
I said at least right now. They made, but he is
They might create a plot hole.
right, right.
There was a what season was that? Chapter 1, season 8 or
Eight,
9?
eight.
8
Well, it might have been going into nine. It was in
going
the
into
yeah,
9.
yeah.
Jonesy was stuck in a bunker when
Hmm.
like all this crap was going down on the island,
Yeah.
and they did like some kind of skit where like it was like a 2-minute video between seasons or something. I forget when it aired, but
Hmm.
Jonesy was walking by the 0 point. Was it drinking a no, eating a banana?
Yeah, yeah, he was eating a
He had a
banana.
banana and he walked by. He put his hand in, and then like he got sucked up and turned into a banana.
Yeah,
So technically, based on that video, Jonesy is Peely
yeah,
or a snapshot of some sort.
yeah.
But that wasn't really in the island. We don't really know. It could just been a
We don't. Yeah,
marketing
we
thing.
don't know where that lives, but as of right now, that's what we have. So
Yeah,
yeah, we'll rock with that.
we'll rock with that one.
Yeah, he is. Jonesy is a Swiss Army knife for sure. Matt put LOL.
I mean,
Was
yeah,
the
he is Skull Trooper as far as we know.
who right as of
I mean, he was the base to create it because back then there was no story really. Um,
well, hmm. I'll say this. I'll say
but
Jonesy
was
is.
he in? Was the Skull Trooper outfit inside of Imposters?
I can't remember.
There's an Imposters game in the game where you can actually see the IO headquarters and you can see where Jonesy sleeps. And he
Yeah.
has a closet. And in the closet, he has Rex.
Hmm.
So he definitely was Rex. He had a
Yeah.
couple others.
Now I will say that before we go on, Warfighter, right? It was the Rift, not the 0 point.
Yeah,
Uh
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
But
Yeah.
also I will say this. Jonesy is I think every other default one will probably be changed except for Jonesy because of the narrative of his story. So realistically, Skull Trooper probably will be Jonesy for the rest of the time. I think the story of Jonesy and him traveling and him working for the IO for 200 years, all of his snapshots will probably stay the way they are.
We also don't know too much about like the mental state of the snapshots.
Hmm.
So we don't know if Skull Trooper is a snapshot of Jonesy and we don't know if like he was wearing that outfit or if that's a snapshot from him, right? And we don't know if like he has a different personality. We don't really know that because
Yeah,
Skull Trooper
person.
could be his own person, really, based
Yeah,
off of his
well,
snapshot.
that's very interesting because that's where we're at now. We learned a lot more about the loop. We learned a lot more
Hmm.
about snapshots, but we don't. We know that snapshots talk. We know that
Hmm.
they have their own train of thoughts. We just
We
it
just don't know like do they have their old memories from before?
right, right.
We know that they can talk because like the sisters got replaced,
Hmm.
which we didn't even we didn't even learn that in the comic yet. Really,
We didn't. Yeah,
that's a big cliffhanger.
yeah, yeah.
So this isn't really a leak, but I mean, this isn't really a. But we don't ever see the loop versions of this. I was looking forward
Hmm.
to that.
Hmm.
All we know is what she said in the
Yeah.
comics, and she said that they were replaced. Right?
Yep.
Am I wrong, or is that a leak that never actually got answered?
I don't think it got answered. I was looking for that, and I don't think it got. I don't think it got answered.
Didn't she say that she got replaced?
Who?
This the Imagine. Didn't she say that her loop version
Well,
got replaced?
yeah. Geno replaced them with better versions of themselves.
Okay,
Yeah.
but did she say it was from the loop,
That's what I don't know.
or did he create them?
Well, he They when
I
they
might
went
have
with
to
the
reread the
7,
comics.
I think when they went with the 7, he recreated them, and I think they ended up in the loop. So I think they were the loop versions.
Yeah, I mean
And
that's
then
what I assumed.
yeah, right. We don't know for sure, I guess. Besides Coral Warfighter.
Um, have you read any of the comics, Jim? So it's not made up. Reality zero is an actual reality. It's the first
Mhm.
reality. It's basically the Big Bang.
Yeah.
Um, to speed up and say it fast, Jonesy worked for the IO. He
Mhm.
escaped. So the people in the island, some are from other realities, or
Yeah.
some are Jonesy. As he's bringing people in, he got snapshots of himself.
Yeah.
Why does Jonesy wear outfits when he goes into the loop, though? For
And that
fun?
right. Well, that's the interesting thing because I thought we were gonna get more on that, and we never did. Like,
There's got to be
I
some kind of reason that he would wear outfits, right? For the fun, just to see a loop version like that,
that's a good question.
or is I have no idea.
Hmm.
Plot hole. Plot hole.
But I thought I
Um.
heard something. I don't know. That it's a lot now at this point.
Oh, MC, did you count skins? Oh no, he said like 120 skins.
Yeah, at least 88 because he went to 88. Jump through. Yes, that's very true, Richard. Yep.
Dill said Koro the best, the best Jonesy in his opinion.
Yeah, that is the OG Jonesy right there for sure though. That Coral one.
Is that the one? Let me see. I actually have that right next to me.
Yeah.
Is that the first one? 2021.
Hmm.
So actually, Reloaded came out first.
And that Jonesy, that recruit Jonesy is from chapter 2, right? That's the chapter 2 Jonesy. Not
Oh,
that
that
one. No, that's the original one. I'm talking about the one in Reloaded because he got the jacket on it. And I think that's the chapter 2 defaults.
yeah, I
Somebody
think so.
correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, this is Recruit Jonesy.
Yep, and that's the chapter 2 one. I think the chapter 2 outfit for the defaults.
So that's what you mean. I was going by the date of the cards
Mhm.
because this is 2020 and this is 2021. I'll say the Coral cards are not crazy rare because it came out of a magazine in Japan. Um, the rarest one's gonna be the first one because no one was paying attention to it. So the
Mhm.
Peely, um, and this one too. These are gonna be the rarest ones.
Mhm.
And when I say rarest, I don't mean like rare like cards. These are stickers. So stickers are printed more, right?
Yeah.
So they're not like crazy rare. They're hard to get
Mhm.
because they were in Japan, came from a Japanese magazine. So if you put the legwork in, you can get them.
Yeah.
Um, but then getting a 10 and then finding them in the US might be a little hard.
Yeah.
If we didn't spill the beans because of JT, I think it was
Yeah.
JT,
It
wasn't
was
it?
JT. Yeah.
If we didn't spill the beans, probably a lot more would have been lost out
Yeah.
there. Um,
That was a
it's
good
still
moment.
cool.
We gotta find that one because we all just like paused.
These are still some of my favorite things right here.
Yeah.
Like some things, like we just like to collect just to collect. Like it doesn't have to have like super
Mhm.
rare.
Right.
But yeah, definitely very cool.
Kari,
What's
what's
up,
up, bro?
Kari? What did I say? I think there may be like I think the magazine had like 80,000 print run based
Mhm.
on what I read. So 80,000 of them possibly,
Yeah.
but that's just a guess from reading an article.
MC, that's very
6 in
true.
the morning. What's
Holy
up at
crap.
6 in the morning? Get that day
I
started. What are you waking up
appreciate
at 6 in
hope
the morning on a Saturday for?
I hope you have a coffee with that. And hopefully it's for work if you're waking up that early.
Man, Saturdays are for
Or
sleeping in.
or working out. The gym is ideal for that too.
MC, that's a good point. A lot of these stickers will have been thrown away. A
And
lot are used. A lot not even paid attention to,
w-
especially the Peely ones that were very first.
I got a question for you. What did
Mm.
you do with the other stuff that was in there?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So you're talking about
Like
Fortnite stuff or
no,
non-Fortnite stuff?
non-Fortnite
See, the
stuff.
non-Fortnite stuff I threw away.
See, yeah, that's how I was, yeah. So it's
And
gonna
there's
be
so the magazines, the Koro magazines come with so much stuff in there.
oh my gosh, a whole
Like
lot.
like like Japanese brands we've never heard of, like
Mhm.
a whole nother card game. Um, so those who don't want Fortnite or don't think it's gonna be big are gonna use them or throw them away.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
take it for what you want. I'm not saying it's gonna be. If you're looking for something to buy that's rare,
Yeah.
look at Series 2 Epic and rare cards,
For
card
sure.
dice.
There you go. See, I knew it. I knew you was going to the gym, bro. I knew it.
Dang, the gym. What does that look like? Haven't been there
What he
forever.
said, what does that look like? Oh man. Yo,
I got
no,
the Adidas jacket on, so
there you
y'all
go.
think I work out. I
Yeah,
don't
I
though.
heard you. I heard you bench press 200, bro.
Yeah, 200 cards.
There it is.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The Duel Master stuff. I should pull out some of my stuff. I remember some of the things. I really like the I should get that frame, the newspaper.
No, I still got mine. I'm waiting to get mine too, Frank.
Series 1, yeah, definitely. All right, so if I had to rank, I think I ranked this somewhere, but if I had to rank them, it goes Series 1 based on nostalgia, rarity, first
Mhm,
print, and the
mhm,
shards. Then I'd go Series 3 because of how popular the skins are. Some
mhm.
really great skins in that set. Then I'd go Series 2 and then Reloaded. That's like the order I'd put them in.
Yeah,
Series 2 has Aura. I think she's like a top card, but the
yeah.
overall set is a little underwhelming.
Hmm.
But as Fortnite S1 has said in the chat, the cards are a lot more rare than Series 3.
Right.
So, I mean, there's a lot of give and take there. If you can get some really good shards from Series 2 super cheap, that might be a really good play for the future. But this is not investment advice, collecting
Yeah.
advice.
That's dedication right there, Richard. I give you that one. I love this.
Full Series 1 sets. I like it. I like it.
300. Yo, now this is a good idea. I like that. That would
We
be
were
dope.
talking about this. So in the
Yeah.
comic industry,
Hmm.
they do that. They print the artists actually draw and they do cards.
Yeah.
Um the for the artist for this one, what is it? I already forget her name.
Peach Momoko.
Peach Momoko. She does some of those where they do like sketch cards.
Yeah.
If they did sketch cards or some kind of like comic art cards, on that would be really crazy.
Now, also on that, Panini does print the. Correct me if I'm wrong, guy. They print the Italian version of the comics, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Okay.
They sell them at least.
Sell them at least, right? Yes,
I
sell
don't
them
know
at
if they do
least.
the printing, but they do sell them. And I don't know if they did it this time, but they definitely did it for 0 point.
Hmm.
I didn't check this time.
Dylan, what if what if the foundation Donald Mustard cover was a 101?
Ooh,
That'd be crazy.
that would be crazy. Signed by Donald Mustard.
The amount of stress that you would go through.
I'd have to get that. Like it would have to be what I got. You know, that would be
Yeah.
intense.
We'll be on our Wednesday meeting and Dylan would be like, someone pulled it.
Yeah, someone pulled it, and
Now I
I
have
gotta
to
get my
sell my
money
whole
together.
collection.
That
Yeah,
would be insane. Like
that
I
would
want
be
to chase.
insane.
Like I realized that I like the chase
Mhm,
the most.
mhm.
Right. So like in the comics, like looking for that sketch or looking for that cover,
Yeah,
looking for the black and white variant that we always talk about.
yeah,
Um, you remember that I was looking
mhm,
for like weeks and weeks. I was looking for that sketch.
yeah. No,
Um,
you dug deep for that one for sure.
that was crazy. I didn't think I was ever gonna get one.
Yeah.
Um, I guess all I had to do was wait for eBay.
Wait,
They go
is
for that much?
yeah, Peach
I had no
Momoko, yeah.
idea. JT, the Peach Momoko is the cover that I bought. That's coming in the mail. Yeah, I bought that cover, the one with the two sisters. Peach Momoko. I'm excited to get that one. I've just finished making the payments on it.
Close this comparison. And then, is what based off that, Kari?
Oh, Series 3 skins over Series 2 skins in
Oh,
popularity.
oh,
Series 3 skins are more popular than Series 2 skins on if you had to compare the numbers. There's more popular Series 3 skins than there are popular Series 2
and that's
skins.
actually and it's actually just not Sweatskins. It's actually across the
It's just
board for
across the board.
multiple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not just what skins, it's skins in general,
Mhm. Mhm.
besides Aura.
Yep.
Because Aura beats all of them.
Mhm.
But there are some that compete with Aura in Series 3.
Yeah.
The superhero skins, Focus,
Focus, Siren,
Kuno, Siren,
um,
top of my head. I
Elite
mean,
Agent.
yeah.
Not really, but
Elite Agent is held back because she's a battle pass skin,
yeah,
but she's popular. But
like
yeah,
the OG weight of Elite Agent gives her that bump.
Series 3 brought sweat skins back,
Hmm.
widely used skins back, and OG skins back.
Yep.
Was there any OG skins in Series 2? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Series 3 brought Elite Agent, which was a OG skin.
Uh,
Um, we kind of skipped that in Series 2.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
but Series 2 does, like we said, have a lot shorter print run. So if you can find the good cards in Series 2,
yeah.
like I almost think that a master set of Series 3 would be better than a master set of Series 2.
Oh yeah, I think yeah, like when they
Because I feel
especially
like
with the Frozen in there, yeah, hands
Yeah,
down.
because I feel like there's less people will be looking for the Series 2 master set,
Hmm.
even though the Series 3 master set will be easier to complete.
Yeah.
There's so many variables. It's kind of hard to say. Based on like it's
Hmm.
Series 1, Series 3, Series 2.
Exactly. Elite Agent should have been in Series 1. I agree with that. I think if you ask me, I think Elite Agent should have been in a promo set of Series 1. I think that would have been a perfect place
That
for her.
would have been
Like, I
fire.
think that would have been the
I
perfect
wish
place for
Legion
her.
Agent was in that one. It would have
Yeah.
been a nice looking card there.
Like instead of for
Um,
like a Technique or a Mullet Marauder, yeah. Elite Agent in there for sure.
Warfighter, you said Elite Agent is a slept on skin. Let me see. 'Cause I don't think she's that slept. I'm not even complete yet, but this is how many Elite Agents I
Right.
have. Not a lot, like some of you guys, but I got 7 of her. She's definitely slept on. Yeah, most of the collectors do not. Most of the current collectors don't play the game, but
Mm.
those collectors aren't coming for like 5 to 7 years.
And that's why and that's why we're here. We're good. This is listen, we giving y'all all the nitty-gritty.
We're
All the
all
nitty-gritty.
early. Like if you're
Yeah.
not, people will be like, "Oh, I got in late." No, we're all still early. We're like
Yeah.
5 years early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, JT, my bad.
Oh
Were you
my
clicking
bad. No,
away?
yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, they do love or hate Peach Momoko. I don't think Rob likes her that much, right?
No, I don't like that one as much as I
This
thought I
one.
would. Yeah, yeah.
You
It's
like
cool.
some of her other stuff.
Yeah.
She just is very big.
I actually like her color pencil artwork more than her watercolor. So
Mhm.
that's where I like Peach Momoko at.
I like this one because of the first cover appearance of the Order,
Hmm.
and surprisingly, she's the one that may get the most story going forward.
I How do you
That
feel
through
about that? How do you feel about that? That
that I fell in love with. I fell in love with that character.
So okay, I have one angle with that. I have one
Hmm.
angle with that. Could the looped versions come into play with that, where
Probably.
the order end up fighting, but they're strong? I don't know. That can be. It's a lot of story left there. It's interesting.
If Jeno isn't,
Yeah,
kaput, possibly she's not either.
right. It's a
I don't.
possibility. Could he have underrated her strength?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like this is all I can do for her,
Hmm.
but like he thinks he can. I don't know.
Interesting.
It's definitely interesting. Um, yeah, I don't know. Hmm.
That's all.
Anyway, yeah, I like Peach Momoko. I think it's a cool cover just because of the two sisters.
Yeah.
It was mainly the core concept of it that
Yeah.
got me.
Uh, Inky bro, I've played since you can just say chapter one series, season 3. I
Uh,
started actually buying skins in season 4.
I don't know when I started buying skins. I think it was Aura, but
It's no way.
I
There's
wish
no
we could check.
we probably can though. I think we can. If
Can you?
we Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure you have another skin before season 8.
Uh,
Do you have Dark Bomber? When did you buy Dark Bomber? Did you buy Dark Bomber
no, I
after?
got Aura first. I didn't get her early.
Really?
Yeah,
That's interesting. Okay. So maybe you're right. You
I
might.
early on I really tried to just. I wasn't a huge gamer, I wasn't putting
Yeah,
money in the games.
right.
Um, I bought the battle pass every time.
Got you.
Um,
I can see that. No,
but
you didn't. Yeah, I can see that.
you know what? I remember buying the big ice dragon and Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
I don't know when.
So that's Vikings. That might have been season 5. I think that was season 5, season
I don't
6.
know if I bought it when it came out
Okay,
though.
I got you. Yeah.
I could have, but I did have that, so I don't know. That might have been the first one.
Yeah.
Um, it's possible.
Yeah. Peach Momoko pencil is crazy, man. Her pencil work
She has
is
some crazy
insane.
good stuff.
Yeah, she really does. She really does.
But out of all the comics,
Yeah.
she picked the best duo to put on a solo Fortnite. This is the only solo Fortnite cover.
Yes, it is. It
So
is.
this is the only cover with just Fortnite characters on it. I don't know if that means anything.
I think
I
it
think
does.
it's cool. That's why I
Yeah.
bought the artwork.
Yeah.
Um,
I am a collector. I would rather put yeah.
yeah, it's fun. I mean, I enjoy it because like investing in like stocks and stuff. While you probably should do that, it's useful. Not investment advice.
Hmm.
Um, collecting cards, it's easier for me to keep my investment because I
Hmm.
love it so much.
Yeah.
Where it's easier to sell the other stuff. Um, I think Rob and I talked about that before.
Yeah. Hmm.
I just like collecting. And if it goes up in value, that's cool too.
Hmm.
Um, I didn't think that Fortnite collectibles would go up this high this early.
Hmm.
I thought it was going to take 10 years, like Pokemon.
Yeah. You want to know what I thought was gonna happen before any of found out any about this? What I thought was gonna happen, I thought it was gonna be a surge of selling accounts more than it is now, where it had to be
Mhm.
legalized. Like where it had to come off of eBay and it had to be a specific market for it. That's what I thought was going to happen before the Fortnite cards got to where it's at. And now I think that's where the Fortnite cards live, where I thought the projection of the selling of accounts, because the selling of accounts is a little bit black marketish. So I thought it was going to get out of control where it had to kind of be a little bit more legalized, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I could see that. If you don't mind sharing, what are you sending into your submission? I'm curious. If only if you want to share, you don't have to. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about stocks because I don't know the legal stuff with that.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to take that off yet.
If Geno is back, the Magic can definitely come back. It's comics. No dead person stays dead. I agree.
Yep.
Multiple realities.
It's
We
backstories.
also don't even know if they're not like we don't even know that if they're not snapshots.
Yeah.
Like, I thought about this. Like, what if this
That's true.
whole time they were snapshots and they didn't know they were snapshots?
Mhm. You know, first of all, do you understand how bad dude the Fortnite community will flip out over that? I
Oh, they,
told
they
you
would they'd be
I told you
crushed.
they was gonna do this. All right, here we go. Inky Bro, no, I do not have Black Knight. I was a season late.
I was
I
season
would say
two.
I would say 2 seasons late because I wouldn't have bought him, purchased him in the first place. Because I
I
would
was
have
season two. I have Blue Squire. I do not have Black Knight. I was not gaming to level 80 at the time. I was
yeah. My f-
playing a little bit.
my first official grind was season 4. When I grind, if y'all remember, Omega was a serious grind. That was ridiculous. I did not get the lights. I'm still salty about that, but that's besides the
See,
point.
I didn't try to get Omega because I thought Carbide looked the same and Blue's my favorite color.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm just gonna get
Because
Carbide.
you got the black, you got the all black suit, then you got the orange, the purple lights, you got the
Yeah.
green lights, the orange. Yeah, that was definitely a time right there. This,
I like this. If you compare Fortnite cards to stocks right now, it's basically Apple when it was an infant. Which is
yeah,
crazy because they're super inflated prices so early
yeah,
on, man. For collectibles, it's crazy.
yeah. It's very special, Matt. Don't downplay yourself.
You still haven't played Fortnite? Come on. You gotta get in there.
Listen, you gotta get into zero bills, bro.
Yeah, get in the zero builds.
That is a great initiation, by the way. Fortnite knocked that out the park. I will say that.
Kari says, based on the recent big sales of Fortnite, do you think it's more likely the prices have found a steady point? I feel like Fortnite cards have been the most steady out of any of the card collecting hobbies.
Hmm.
I don't know if people know this, but like prices have gone down so much in other
Hmm.
hobbies. Like, what's the Michael Jordan came down like
Crazy. It got all the way up to 7.
70%,
It got all the way
80%,
up to 7, and now I can't remember what the
a
last sale was,
hundred.
but
I
it's in the
saw one was
twos.
like in the 100,000.
Yeah.
Like 147,000 was the last Jordan sale, and it was almost at a million.
The even the Marvel PMGs have taken a major hit.
Yeah, so I mean, the thing with Fortnite is so rare. We have such a strong community, and we like this. Well, I do. I know there's a lot of heavy collectors in here, but it's so small that
Mhm.
the community that loves this stuff
Mhm.
is enough to prop it up.
Well, for sure.
Where like
And
cards, we're talking like how many Lucas, thirty
it,
thousand. You
it
know.
also it also does it well, it helps us, but the window is that we all know what everybody has. We know who has our cards, and if we don't know who has the cards that we want, we know we're two messages away from a collector knowing who has the card. So it's a small community, and it's kind of rotating into the right hands every time.
Mhm.
And the PC is very interesting.
I mean, even if they have a whole bunch of series one sealed product, to
Yeah.
compare to the sports market, the way the boxes are set up, how
Hmm.
rare a hollow is, how hard a cracked ice is,
Yeah.
how many skins are in the set, how many
Hmm.
have a big fan base, it doesn't really matter in my
Right.
opinion.
Right.
Same thing with like Italy S1. It's like people like, oh, there's more printed Italy. Okay, but there's gonna be 20,000 fans that want a cracked ice card.
Yeah.
You know, did they print that many Italy? I don't think so.
Then like this is absolutely insane. Like that's insane. Yeah.
That's a drop off. Wow.
Yeah.
And that's my thing. Is like I feel like it's hard to resonate with the Marvel cards than it is the Fortnite cards.
Well, what happened is they got infiltrated.
Yeah.
The fans were there, and then the popularity was realized. When it
Hmm.
got realized, then you got the strictly investors in there,
Trying to
and
make a buck.
that's when it got weird. And now I think it's getting back to the price that it probably not so much should be, but
Hmm.
where it was supposed to be left at, and now it's probably will grow from there, or it might drop even more. It's kind of
Yeah.
you just never know.
FOMO is real.
Yeah,
FOMO is very real.
famous. What's up, bro?
So here's my problem. Fortnite is one. So one day they're gonna be 50x, and I'm just gonna be thinking about all the cards I sold. Like I just sold my Dart Bomber, and I'm be like, I'm gonna tell my kid like, I had
I
that
had that
card.
card.
Why'd you sell it, dumbass? But like, if you talk to anybody now, they'd be like, yeah, sell
Yeah,
that card, yeah, sell
yeah,
it. But like, when you know like what the potential is, it's like,
yeah. Like Dylan hit me up when he was on the fence about selling the card. I'm just looking like, I can't with the price that you sold it for. I can't say no, but
it's
man,
like it's like it's a good deal for the buyer, it's a good deal for the seller. You
yeah,
just like, and you just got to kick yourself in 10 years when
yeah,
your card that you know you had is selling for crazy amounts, like a Charizard.
yeah,
I mean, what are you gonna do? Just as long as you put into something that you wanna collect, and
yeah.
that's what I'm doing. I'm just enjoying my collecting.
But
So,
and it's funny because I was telling Dylan before we got on, I genuinely like this is no exaggeration. If it's a card that I still want or a
mhm.
card that I sold and I regret selling, I will not wear that skin in game. I don't care if it's in my rotation. I'm not wearing it, bro. I can't do it because I like you said, it's a connection type thing. And it's in the back of my head now. Now collecting it Fortnite cards is so prominent. Part of Fortnite for me is like, yo, okay, I can't wear this skin until I get it, or because I sold it, I'm not wearing it no more. Archived.
Yeah, see, Jim, not selling a single card, I I salute you. I know other people that I don't see
Mhm.
selling anything, and I wish I could do that.
Same, same.
But like if someone offers me money unless I'm trying to chase something, I enjoy the chase. So if
Yeah.
someone wants to buy something that I really like, but then I can buy something else I really like, I
Mhm.
kind of make that trade just because I enjoy the chase so much.
If you're in a position to do that, I definitely get it. I'm nowhere near in that position, but
Yeah.
maybe, maybe one day on that end.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I hope we get to that much, but if we get that many people watching the live streams,
Yeah,
it's gonna be so hard to talk with all you guys like this because
yeah,
we enjoy this back and
yeah,
forth.
yeah.
We're gonna be missing comments.
It's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. Because I know it's
Oh,
been a couple weeks where me and Dylan got off. We was like, oh my gosh, we had to keep up with that. So that was dope to see. We definitely appreciate that.
I have to get something.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
man talk.
so I think this person's in here somewhere, but Taking High Ground got a huge gift. I'm not doing this now. I just want to show you guys what we got.
My goodness.
Someone from our community wanted to share the love and give us some stuff to give away. I don't believe they wanted to be told. They want to
Some
be
stuff.
anonymous. They want
Yeah.
to be
They
anonymous.
want to be anonymous.
Like
Yes.
I was blown away when all this came. Okay, like blown away. So I haven't really opened it. It's all in the. So we
Uh-huh.
have some stuff to give away.
Mm-hmm.
This is not going to be given away today. In the
Right.
coming weeks, we're going to come up with something
We
to
gotta
give all
figure
this
it
away.
out. Yeah.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so all this we're going to be giving away.
Crazy donation.
Like it's just going to keep on coming here. And they wanted
Mm-hmm.
to be anonymous, and I'm gonna respect that, but
Yeah.
we've got some cool stuff here to give away. And Kari's saying too kind, but Kari gave us some stuff we still give
Yeah.
away
We
first. Oh,
the
Kari, you are
the
so
give
nice
the
too.
giveaways is stacked. We are stacked with giveaways.
I mean, it just keeps on coming. You guys are awesome. We had a Series 2
Come on, bro.
promo
This is
set.
crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to enter this giveaway, to be honest.
I know. I'm gonna act like I don't know the answers. Oh, can I make a burner account like KD?
Make a burner account.
Yeah. What would my burner account name be? PSA 3.
PSA 3.
Yeah.
My wife has a burner account for this.
Does she?
I won't tell y'all what it is. She'll be mad at me. So, thank you for the donations, guys. I can't wait to give this away. And what we'll probably do is we'll give some like packs away, but what we'll do is
Oh, we big time.
open.
We got these. Hold on.
We'll like rip and give away probably because that'll be
Yeah.
fun. Y'all can see what we rip. We're gonna try to hit some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe an auras in here.
Fortnite robbery.
Fortnite
Yo,
robbery.
Matt, what? Fortnite robbery. Oh my goodness.
I like that because your name's Rob.
Yeah.
That's clever.
My name is so common. I don't even listen when somebody else has my name. That's how common it is. And I'm a third, so it don't help with Mel when it comes to my grandfather and father. So,
Sealed Collector 2004.
Still collector
I'd be like
2000.
Sealed Collector 000.
0.
Oh my gosh. What's up, Collectibles? What's up, Dats?
Matt, you gotta take another swing, bro. Take another swing.
I kind of want to rip something. Should we rip one of these now? For those who won the giveaways, I still have these to ship out. I haven't forgotten. I've just been extremely busy with work, so these are going to go out on Monday or Tuesday. So the people who won these, I still haven't shipped these out yet. So
yeah,
if you're worried, you can always message me and I'll reply. But I'm still going to ship these out, so don't worry about those. Kind of want to rip, man.
What's up, Dats? Man, listen, Matt, I feel you, bro. It's rough with these common names, man. Every social media, every time you get on a account, it's like, dang.
I was about to say, man, there's so many freaking Mats. There's so many Mats in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
It's insane. Y'all want me to rip something? Which one should we rip?
You want to rip a 10?
Yeah, we're rip a 10. You're going to have to come up with something to give away then.
Oh, shoot.
I mean, we got 22 people. That's enough to give something away.
Yeah. First of all, I want to say this. Shout out to y'all because I definitely forgot to post on all the social media. Besides Facebook, we posted on Facebook. I didn't post on anything else.
So these 10s are like packed with stuff.
Yeah. Chris is definitely more common. You're right, Warfighter. Come on. Let's get. She said, "Let's guess the hit card." Dang, you chat. This person is consistent. I'll say that.
I don't even know how this works.
No, I don't want to put user in timeout. I want to block them. There you go. All right.
Nobody wants no dating that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to open these and see what we got here.
got the link.
Are you gonna come up with a question for them?
Yeah. Dang.
and I'm gonna have to get off here pretty soon. So right after this, I have to hop off because I have a guest at my house. So, ooh, that's a nice card.
Bro, what type of question? Off rip? Okay.
Off rip.
Off rip, off rip.
Yo, this person was way too generous. Guess the hit.
Guess the hit. Okay, wait, no. Or you can do guess the number. Like a close, you got to be in a range. I don't know.
Okay.
Something
All
like that.
right. I'm trying to think of how to do this. How many giveaways are we doing here? All right, I'm gonna do 2 giveaways. All right, we've got
Yeah.
packs.
Yep.
I'm gonna open those up.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be 1 giveaway, and then I've got 3 parallels: 2 cracked ice and 1 laser.
Yeah.
All right. Um,
Thanks, JT.
the first person to guess the number of the card I'm holding gets the 3 parallels.
Trigger fingers, y'all. Keep going. Just let it run.
Just let it run.
Let
Put
it
some
run.
comments on there.
So, Heart the Rob is gonna guess. Don't tell me if I'm right. 122.
Oh my! Wait.
Dang. Wait. Hold on.
Should I let these numbers go? Because somebody already won.
No way.
Did I accidentally show it or something? All right, guys. Enough with the numbers for this one. Let me scroll up here. The card I was holding was Crystal.
And that's number 12, isn't it?
It's number 12.
Yo, look at. Yo, Matt,
What
you
the
reap what
heck?
you sow, bro. You reap what you sow.
All right, Matt. This is a an Italy crystal shard, and it comes with Chick, which is a U.S. shard, and it comes with Beach Bomber, USA
How did you
laser.
guess that on the first try?
I don't know. It was the
Crazy.
very first comment. That was crazy. I feel like he just robbed you guys. That's
He, s-
that's crazy.
he said
How
give
is
it
it
away. He
out of
said
like
give it away.
300 out of he said give it away? I think I
Yeah.
was another one. All right, all
Yeah.
right. He said to give it away, guys. So he's paying it forward. That's what we do
There
here.
you go.
He's saying paying it forward. Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
So these are the cards. Now I gotta come up with something else.
Huh.
Now did you come up with a question?
Nope. I actually went blank.
He said
Oh.
12, baby. That's insane that you got that. That's crazy. All right. I have
So
a
we want it to
question.
be you got one? Okay.
Yep.
It's
What
a
is
card question?
inside Chick's mouth on the card?
Oh,
I just
you got
showed
me
it.
with that one. You did just show it. I don't even remember.
What is inside Chick's mouth?
I told you I went blank. I think I started daydreaming.
Unless that's a scratch.
It's a scratch. Did Kyrie guess it right?
Wait, let me make sure let me make sure this isn't a scratch, y'all. No, he didn't. Let me look this up real quick.
Chat 69 has entered the chat.
Yo, all right. Stop. It's midnight, guys. I gotta stop.
Oh man.
This might just be a scratch on the card. Let me check. Oh no, it's not. It's there. Y'all haven't gotten this yet?
I think somebody did JT not right?
No.
For real? What is I don't know what she holding.
She's not holding. It's something that's in her mouth.
Oh, yeah.
It's a I almost made another joke. It just got too crazy.
Oh man.
Made out of wood. All right, stop. Yes, it's a toothpick. It's a toothpick, Bob. Bob's the winner. Unless someone else said it. Come on, guys.
Bill said teeth. Bet.
Y'all see that toothpick there?
PSA DNA.
If you All right.
Yo, what
Oh my god, you guys got me dead up
oh
here.
shoot.
Yo, this is on a side note, but I never noticed that she has the emblem for Chaos Agent.
As you do.
I never noticed that. All
Yo,
right.
Black Ash, that's wild, right?
Yo, Bob, you're the winner. since you knew what was in her mouth, you get these 3 cards.
You just keep saying it.
It's wholesome.
Oh
What do you mean?
man,
It's
that is
wholesome.
funny.
All right, you have to come up with the question for this one.
Okay.
Now the question is,
I
do you guys want me to rip these, or do you want me to just send these to whoever wins? That's the question. I think I'll just send them as packs because I gotta get off.
yeah.
So, do you have a question, or do I have to come up with a crazy question again?
If you want to come up with a crazy question for those packs, that's series 2.
They said rip them. Y'all want me to rip them?
Rip them.
I don't have my camera set up to rip nicely.
While you ripping, I'm gonna think of a question. It's 12
People
o'clock.
just
My
like
brain is not working too well.
this is gonna be my workout. Is
There you go.
ooh, I really like this card.
Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
She on a new comic too.
That is true. She
Okay.
is.
I got one for y'all. So we talked about this multiple times today, and I think everybody was in here. Hold on. Hold that thought. I gotta go to FortniteCards.com real quick.
Shout out to FortniteCards.com. I'm gonna be a running meme because of this podcast. I know I am. It's just gonna happen one of these days. So I'm just gonna clip something and then make a song out of it. You know that song like Double Rainbow?
Yeah.
That's gonna be me. Watch. You got the PSA 3 clips. Oh my gosh. Of course you do, Richard. I appreciate that. My wife has been looking for those clips. She's really interested in what happened that night.
I got let me know if you want me to repost those.
Whiteout is nice. You like whiteout?
So was that series 2?
Can't believe you got us doing a giveaway again. Well, I gotta ship these other ones out anyway. We got a legendary card. Side. I always thought that Payback was kind of cool looking, but maybe just she was just too much.
Bro, am I tripping?
He said repost the hell out of those things.
Repost.
Oops.
Check the Dylan, check the private chat.
Oh, what's up, Bob? Bob is Omar.
Yo, you just switched on us like that? I ain't noticed this whole
I
time.
like the name Omar. Why'd you switch to Bob?
What's up, Omar?
Can you be Freddy next time?
It's been a minute, bro. Now I'm all out of focus.
I like the witch skin. My wife does. I'm not a huge fan. What about you? The green glowing one, right?
Oh, it's not bad.
Not bad.
He picked Bob. Yo, he did as the burner account. And Bob is Rob, bro. But I would never listen. I don't care how old I get. I will never go as Bob. It's not happening.
I don't get nicknames
because my grandfather goes as Bob. So
like, how do you get Bob from Rob? You just change the R for a
the
B.
crazy one is Richard.
Yeah, that one's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
What is it? What is Richard's nickname?
Dick.
Oh, that's right. I never understood that one. You fell right into that one.
Yeah, I mean, you know they was gonna run with it.
Oh man, not a single hollow Optichrome. I think the donated
Yo,
you might have weighed these on you guys.
When you done ripping, check the private chat.
All right. Oh, I was just kidding. Donator. There you go. Got a hollow. I'll try not to touch it.
How do you know? From Richard.
How do you get it?
From
I'm not gonna
Richard.
repeat that. This is a kid friendly.
Yo, that's wild. That's
Oh
crazy.
man.
Can I delete this? Yo.
Can you delete this? Hey, did you, Richard? Did you get that? Did you clip that one for us? That's my dad joke of the night. Is that a dad joke? I guess it can't be a dad joke. The hollow. I'll show it up here again. Sorry, I should have said it's number 19, uncommon, hard charger.
Somebody drew a bad R 200 years ago. That's a fact.
Someone said hi, Ruby. Last pack. Last pack. Actually, we haven't even seen. I don't think we saw a basic Ruby, did we? Any Optichromes? Nope.
Yo, Black Ash, they wildin', bro.
All right, so I packed this, so they'll get a legendary and a hollow, and I'll sleeve it up. And then whoever wins, I'm gonna ask if they won all these cards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through to make sure there's no more legendaries.
Yeah. MC is I just don't get that Richard one, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that one's. I'd like to know the backstory to that.
Yeah.
Like someone needs to do some research.
I'm pretty sure
Look at some family trees and
it's
figure out what the
probably an
heck happened
intense
there.
video on YouTube about it. I'm pretty sure of it.
It's gotta be, right?
And then I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole of how names came to be.
Well, if we do that, we have to go and figure out how do they name the skins. Can we
There you
talk to
go.
the person at Epic Games to figure out how they name skins? We can make a whole episode out of it. Yep, that was the only legendary. So we got the prisoner, legendary base, and we got the hard charger, hollow. All right, you got the question?
Check the private chat real quick.
Oh, check the pirate chat. My bad.
Yo, literally all of this because Bob switched accounts. Which one is it? I know. I'm not tripping though. It's in there, right?
I can find out really easily.
Yeah.
Real quick.
What? Whoever came up with Moth Mando. Yeah, that one's crazy too. Moth Mando. They just like combined two for no reason. It's some crazy Fortnite names out there though. I promise that.
I didn't even know it was in either of them.
Yeah, famous. That one. Who was that brought that up as we was talking about it that one week? I can't look at that name the same no more, unfortunately. Yeah, somebody definitely was trolling with that one.
I don't think it's in there.
There's no way.
Yeah, I don't think so. Was it on my checklist? You had to come up with a different. You have to come up with a different question.
All right, I'll do that one just to be safe.
I'm pretty sure it's not in there.
Hey, you want to be a card question? Straight card question?
Man cake takes the cake. Man cake. You have so much FOMO from this private chat. Bob's gonna come in here with a new account every time.
Yo, literally keep switching.
I kind of like the what's in the mouth kind of question. I should come up with one of those. Want me to come up with a question? I got one.
You got one? I got one too.
Oh, hey, you say yours then.
You sure? Do you?
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Right. Is it okay? Is yours a card question or a game question? If it's a card question, then you do yours.
Mine is just like, what is the skin wearing?
Okay, go with that one. Because mine is a game question. I want to take out the card market out of it. So go ahead.
Okay, if you guys know the birdie skin, she has a hat on, but what does she have on her hat?
What's her? Oh, okay, got you. Yeah,
Birdie.
Yeah. She a sweat too.
She is a sweat. Birdie is a kind of a sweat skin.
People about to look at all they base cards.
What is the residue on my PSA 10? There's no residue on there. I clean it every night. It is
Oh,
glasses,
yep.
sunglasses. So is that Bob?
Wait, but Omar. Wait, you want me to call you Omar though? Wait, you want me to call you Bob or Omar? Omar, right?
Omar,
Wait.
what's your first, middle, and last name? All right. So my question to you, Omar Bob, sir, is: do you want all of these or just the Hollow and Legendary?
And it's the prisoner. That's a dope one.
Rob's quick with these. Alt tab doing bits. Rob really wanted this
Yeah.
prisoner here. So let me know, Omar. Do you want all of these
Okay,
or
bet.
just those? He said keep the bulk. Okay, I'll keep them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I'll keep them. I'll send you these too. So message me on Facebook or Instagram, Omar, Bob, Bob, Bob Omar. And I'll ship them out to you with the other
Yo,
stuff.
Dill, you out of control, bro.
Wait, who won this one again?
uh
I already forgot. Let me go back up and look. Was that Bob too?
dude.
Who won these? Dog commented way too much. It was Bob. You got both of them?
That's a W.
That's insane.
He has to make sure it's intact before you do that, Matt.
My reveal of my aura shard. I mean aura shrine. I don't have a shrine. I just have a drawer. I just have a drawer of them all. You guys seen them on
And
Instagram.
it's the top drawer.
It is the top drawer. Y'all can see it here. See this drawer? That's all my auras in there. It's not much of a shrine.
That's only because you don't have a PSA 3 yet. Or do you?
Not yet. No, I don't. If anyone's selling a PSA 3, I need it for my wall.
And hand
For the show.
sanitizer.
These are my four USA shards.
Yo, Mahi is on a roll, bro.
They said,
Yo. Yeah,
Moisty Merman
Richard,
drawer.
Richard, definitely pause, bro.
Top drawer for easy accessibility.
To reach over. To reach over. Yo, no way, yo. That's crazy.
Oh man.
Yo.
She's got the wagon. Oh yeah, it's 12:18. I have to hop off. I gotta get to bed. I got
Now
guests
y'all
at my
got
house I gotta take care of.
y'all got Dylan flustered out here. Y'all see what y'all did? Man. He said I gotta get out of here.
Bob, Omar, make sure you message me. You made it easy. I'll ship all these together.
Matt, be careful with that 4.5, bro.
I gotta do something in bed. All right, that's enough. I gotta sleep. That's what I gotta do. I gotta sleep. You're gonna damage one and send one in. I thought about that, but like if I start that, like I have to finish, right? I'm gonna end it on that. All right, we gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later.